talking about the Jaguar, bro. Like the Jaguar. We all know how the Jaguar held back last generation and was still able to handle object permanence in an open world game.
Okay. Testing. Good. Let me make sure the echo is not there. Fuck, I hope the echo is not there. Fuck. God, thank God the echo's not there. Shit. What's going on, everybody? I got Zen in the scrolls for the shout out down the bottom, so I'll just shout out to Zen. I'm gonna wait after the gifts run out and see who stands. Rebel Rick was already there, and I don't think I'd ever deleted him. We got 42 members, so we lost 2. So I'm gonna have to figure out who those 2 are. And we got everybody else. It looked like we got everybody. I'll go over it this evening and see who stays and who see what's going on with that. Let's see, we good there? Good there? Cool. Let's get started. Let me get this out of here. Where are we at with that? Oh, there it is. Huh. That ain't right. Why is that green? It's supposed to be blue. 1 second. I think I swapped that for that last week's Sunday show when we what the fuck? Whole shit's fucked up because of last week's Sunday show. Fuck that. I had a whole other blue one. Ooh, I want to use that one. What's this one look like? Shit looks fucking dope. I'm gonna use that one. Sorry. I did not see that some things were fucked up here. We didn't use this last week. My fault, my fault. All is good. All is good. All set, right? We got all that. Good. Let's give the shout outs out the way. We got 42 people in the membership box, and then we're gonna get to the super chat shout outs and the chat. So we have Rebel Rick Gaming. He is a legend. He decided to be a member. He wasn't gifted it. I can kind of tell if you get gifted because I see a pattern like this. Fish and Chips, Jeff B Gaming, Ghostface, State of Mind, Kyle, Nick Victory 007, Frantic Animator, Seattle Chef, Verge Brizzle, P Silent Night, Games for Eternity. All of them are hunters. Those are new members for this month, or for a month, and they were gifted a membership by, I believe, Lorenzo Carlson. Then here we go. We got Caution, Xen, Autumn 316, Lorenzo Carlson, J-Row 49. They're all legends. We have the Claymores. He is a hunter. We have Iman Rich, the Swag Lord, OC Reed. Both of them are legends. No Cap Podcast, aka Sick Humor. He is a hunter. Then we have Briarios. He is a legend. Nelson Gaming, Vegan VR King. Both of them, Vegan VR King the second. Both of them are legends. We have our very first hero of the channel, and that would be Viper Reap's Corner. I'm hoping you guys can hear me good. We have Dez. He is a legend. James Williams. He's a hunter. Always Mad Gaming. Ice Queen Gaming. Cedric. All 3 of them are legends. Then we have Henry Heck. He's a hunter. Arnold. VR God V. MG Warrior. Stardust. They're all legends. Cyber Dragon is a hunter. Gamergoon 53 is a legend. True Witty, Enzo, Caleb Kaiser, they're all legends. And then we have Frostbite Slash, he is a hunter. And Arcane Head 97, he is a legend. So again, big shout out to all 42 of the members. And let me go on over to the super chat, get the shout out, the chat out the way, and then we can get started. So we're gonna go over the preview. So we have Lorenzo Carlson, Viper Reap's Corner, Always Mad Gaming, and then we have Frostbite Slash. So Big shout out to the last 4 super chats: Lorenzo Carlson, Viper Reaps Corner, Always Mad Gaming, and Frostbite Slash. I'm going to hop into the PlayStation Legion panel chat. I did ask Always Mad Gaming to come by. And just an update, no, I have not watched the new main event for AEW Wrestling, but I do want to watch it. Hey, Always Mad, hop in the streaming section because, yeah, hop in the streaming section. Okay.
Hey, yo, Jay, you can hear me?
Water. Let me put the headset on.
Jay, you can hear me?
Okay, oh, that's muted. Okay, that's better. What's going on, man? Let's gotta get the.
Oh shit, I can't hear
you. Yeah.
Yo, hey Jay, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, all right, cool.
I'm gonna just finish the shout outs for the chat and then we can get started.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
hear you.
Turn this down.
Just finish the shout-outs for the chat.
So we got Mary Wilcox in the chat. Verge Brizzle. Cold-Blooded Sensei is back with us. Darkness Wins. We have Targs. Emilio HQ is in the chat. We have Cedric in the chat. We have Agosta in the chat. We have Nova Red with his normal name back in the chat. Let's see who else we got here. We got Alexander Clifton. What's going on, man? Good afternoon to you. Did I see Predman? Yeah, I saw Predman. He's in the chat. A Current is in the chat. Always Mad Gaming. He's in the chat as well as on the panel. And Cedric. And then we got Afro. What's going on? Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I know we have a lot of gaming fathers, so big shout out to all the fathers. I know Afro is one. And we have a lot of others. So again, big shout out to all the fathers that are doing a great job. Give yourself a pat on the back. We are about to get started with the stream. We have a number of topics in the title, but we have a number of other topics to cover. If there is anything that we may be heading towards the area of missing, let me know in the chat so we can cover it. We are also going to do another prediction for Final Fantasy. This will be the prediction today, since we got a shitload of people here. This will be the prediction today that we use for who is either correct or closest to being correct on Thursday when a game comes out and I do my day one play of the game. So we're going to have one news and updates, which should be Tuesday. If anything happens, I'll let you know if the schedule changes. Thursday will be the JayTech plays Final Fantasy 16. And then that's it for next week. Unless there's like some major red alert thing. I don't think there is going to be. So we're going live 2 times next week. And then obviously Saturday and Sunday. A good amount of my streams are going to be on Twitch when it comes to my normal playthroughs, because I know y'all don't like watching me play video games over here. So if you have not followed me on Twitch, you may want to do so. I have a kick. These are the names for the Twitch. The Twitch name is JayTechTV 4K60. My kick name is JayTechTV. Very simple. If you have a kick, I would ask that you spend some time, find me real quick, follow me over there. My link is, I can give you a link real quick. But yeah, on Twitch, where I put most of my random streams of when I'm just gaming, a nice gaming session, it is JayTechTV 4K60.
Jay, am I late?
Nah, you're actually on time. We're done with the shout outs, and I'm just gonna give some information out, then we're gonna be ready to go.
I fell asleep a little, and also too, I was like, "Oh shit!"
You fell asleep? It must be hot over there, bro.
Yeah, it is.
What's the air like? Is the air quality better?
Yeah, the smoke didn't really hit New York like it was supposed to again yesterday. So it's
Was
cool.
some more smoke that was gonna hit y'all?
Yeah, on the news
Goodness.
on Friday, it says Canadian wildfires invade American air again on
Goodness.
Friday.
Cedric, yeah. The stream is open. It's always been open on Sundays. Just get up in here. If you're not a part of the PlayStation Legion Discord and you want to get up in here, you need to let me know. I can send you a link. That is my Kick link. It's kick.com/JayTechTV. So all you have to do is go to Kick and find me. I do simul stream, so I'm streaming right now on YouTube, but it's also going out to Kick. And sometimes I stream on YouTube, and it also goes out to Twitch. When I stream from the PS5, it'll only be for Twitch, and you guys will get a notification about that. Cedric, you want to get up in here? You can get up in here. Verge Brizzle said go to Kick. I'm on Kick right now. I'm on YouTube and Kick. I'm streaming at the same time.
Damn, I gotta go over there now.
No, you don't got to go over there now. But I'm just saying I stream on YouTube and Kick at the same time. So all my normal streams will stream on YouTube and Kick until I get a good following, and then I'll put like exclusive Kick content over there. But as of right now, it's YouTube.
Hey man, I love the fact that the blood stays on the ring.
This one nigga Vegeta there.
What game? Yeah, the Vegeta here. What game?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? What's up, big dog?
I said I had to get him in here, bro. I see him out there posting that stuff, man. I was like, I had to get him in here, man. Man, I gotta give you a shout out. So we gotta
always working, bro.
Yeah, I see you, bro. You be playing them games, man.
Yeah. Well, besides the gaming, I'm always at work because I got 2 jobs.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
big hats off to you, man, because you know, you got 2 jobs. And I know you got a kid, right? You got a kid or kids?
Nah, I don't have no kids.
You don't got no kids?
No,
Who the fuck was that? You got a wife though, right?
Nah, I'm single.
Who the fuck was I talking to? Oh, that was motherfucking Tech University. Sorry, I fucking mixed y'all up. Sorry, I'm horrible with fucking names, man. Unless you like around me all the time, then I can't. It's a lot of shit to retain.
Yeah, so man, I'm the perfect example. People that say don't have time to game, they're goddamn.
You know, when I was doing full time for like 12 years in the government, I didn't like gaming during the week. If anybody knows me, like Spartan knows, I hated gaming because I don't want to feel like I'm rushing the game. Because I gotta leave in 30 minutes. I was like, nah. I would play only on Saturdays and Sundays. So when I started doing Sunday show, I couldn't really game that much on Sundays. So I was only gaming on Saturdays. And if you look at my trophies and my completion rate, it's higher than that of people, you know, that have been gaming longer than me or gaming on multiple platforms or whatever you say. Like it's a testament to you don't need a lot of time during the week to play your video games. You don't.
You really don't.
You don't. You can play them. You can finish them. You can get the shit done. You can make a strategic, you know, plan on, hey, I'm going to play this day. I'm going to play. It ain't that difficult, man. Like, some people just like, you know, being on the internet more than they play video games.
Yeah, some people just want the excuse.
We're not doing the score yet, but we can do it now. So at least we can get the timestamps out the way. So I'm really hoping that I catch this timestamp because it seemed like I had missed that. I've been doing really good with the timestamps. So it'll be in the beginning. So let's get this out the way right now. I'm going to cheat, so I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say 82 to 92. Y'all can do this if y'all want. Y'all can give a solid score. But we are now doing the Final Fantasy 16 score predictions for Metacritic. I think it's going to be as low as 82, and I think it's going to be as high as 92. I don't think the game's bad at all. I just don't trust certain journalists, and because they still have the power of the pen, and they can make these scores that are stupid and then drag down the Metacritic score, anything's possible. So, all day is good. Please, if you wouldn't mind reposting your score so we can have it together.
Now check this. I have never played a Final Fantasy game. This will be my first one.
Block him. Block him.
Hey, but check this. All the rest of them were turn-based. I couldn't give it the turn-based thing, bro.
This is the thing. I've heard this so many times that, you know, people didn't like turn-based, and I respect that, right? That's a big thing for this. You know what? My question to you, right? You didn't play 15 because 15 was not turn-based.
I have 15. I didn't get around to playing it yet.
Oh, okay. Cool. That I give them a W on that one.
Yeah.
I love 15. I was able to beat that. I was able to get the platinum for that.
I don't know.
You know, 15 is not the most memorable Final Fantasy, but I did like the transition, and I liked all the things they were doing. It was like a modern American open world Final Fantasy, and I think they did what they could do with that, and they did a really good job. And then they were looking for something different here. That's why they contacted the Devil May Cry combat director, and he said this is his masterpiece. I mean, this is the dude that's been doing Devil May Cry forever, and he said this is his masterpiece. I was like, oh wow, that's crazy.
I believe it. I'll see it.
Green pass, man.
You think I have better combo?
I just can't do the turn-based stuff, bro. I never could do it. I don't like to wait my turn. I'm a offensive type person. I like to attack. When I gotta stand there and wait, I get turned off.
Damn, he gave legit a reason right away. I respect that shit.
No, I agree. I mean, some people are just like, fuck turn-based. But
hold on. There's a strategy in turn-based, though.
Welcome back, True Woody.
My strategy is attacking.
Yeah, that's my strategy too. Actually, I'm gonna give you guys my strategy to a lot of RPGs. If a RPG or a game that's not certified as an RPG but has elements will allow me to go anywhere and grind levels before I really get into even the first main chapter, I'll fucking do it. I'll sit out over there in the fucking forest. I did it on Pokemon. I did it on every fucking game. I will go somewhere and I will fuck up everything until I'm like level 20. And then I get started with the game. Yeah, that's serious. I love it. I love games that allow you to level up.
Jay wants a one-hit hybrid boss. That's what
I
Jay
do.
wants.
I actually do. It never happens that way. I might like one hit the smaller enemies, but not the bosses. So let me just read over again. If you're in the chat right now, hit the like button and also go to the chat. We don't have a question of the day for the poll, so we won't be doing a poll today. I do plan on doing a poll on Tuesday and Thursday. It's gonna be a yes or no type poll, so it'll be easy. But if you would, please hit the like button and also go to the chat and score on what you think Metacritic's gonna give Final Fantasy 16. What do you say, True Woody?
I ain't saying nothing.
I got a poll for you, Jay.
Oh, it was him. What's up?
Is 1296p really 4K? True 4K.
Oh, fucking bitch. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, man.
Wait, what did he say?
He said is 1296p really 4K.
Oh, come on.
That's
It's not even hold on. It's not even 1440p upscaled though.
So it's definitely not 4K then, right?
There's no one near 4K. It can't even be upscaled 4K.
It's not even upscale 4K.
No.
I mean, it looks good. I can't even say the game is fucking ugly. Can't say it's.
Hold on, back that up. It looks good on PC.
A PC, okay.
Yeah,
the
PC build they showed us. I looked at comparisons. I looked at a side by side that somebody had just did. I mean, we'll put it up on screen. It is solid. It is definitely a solid looking game running on PC, and I think it's gonna look even better on 4080s and 4090s and all that shit. But as of right now, I feel like, I feel like it could be better.
We've only seen it on PC, so I'm not really going to judge, but I'm saying.
By the way, I just want to give a shout out to the 3 viewers viewing this over on Kick. I already knew you 3 were over here, and I knew like the other people came from YouTube. So again, big shout out to the 3 people viewing on over here on Kick. So Ann over on Kick says, and this is Ann Factions. He says, Starfield runs at 19 frames per second. Yeah, there was an analysis and somebody was counting the frames, and that's the lowest that somebody had counted on from what we saw. Again, and that's just on a PC. We don't know how the weaker Xbox, the Series S, is gonna handle this game.
Who said that?
And Factions on Kick.
Oh, okay. Okay, got you.
And I see Verge Brizzle over on Kick, and I don't even understand why, because he's on YouTube too. Thanks for the support, Verge Brizzle. Thank you.
So what's your first topic? Is that it?
You say what?
What's the first topic? Is it Starfield?
Is it Starfield?
I got to be at work for like 3 o'clock. So y'all want to do the AEW thing first?
Yeah, let's get the AEW thing out of the way.
Yeah.
Now, okay, it sucks. It sucks because I don't want to talk about AEW right now because I'm mad I didn't watch the promotion. I want to watch that promotion. That shit looks good. I've seen tidbits all over the collision. AEW collision promotion.
Setup is gorgeous, bro.
Yeah, I love that. I love that new Titantron thing. They don't got the circle things anymore. They just got the big screens, and it looks more professional. Let's talk about it, because Always Mad Gaming, you play in a lot of wrestling games. I sometimes, when I'm working out in the morning, I see, either you're live or it's a past live stream. I watch a little bit of your wrestling, because I don't do a lot of wrestling now. I love wrestling. I have a big respect for wrestling and what they've done for our enjoyment, all the legends, but it's just not the same right now. Even when it comes to the video games, it doesn't give me that same fun enjoyment factor. So I wanted to know what your thoughts are, because I see you play a lot of the 2K wrestling, and I want to know what your thoughts are for the AEW wrestling game.
Well, my thoughts are, man, I love what they're doing, because they went back to the old style, the TSQ style. I love this style. It's the moves are more simple, and you can look like you have a better move set. Like the WWE 2K is more of a complex move set. So like this TSQ settings, it'll be more of the person that never really played a wrestling game. It'll be easier for them to play that type of game than opposed to the WWE 2K. So and then I noticed, I watched a video earlier on the AEW. The blood, it leaks on the ground. Man, we've been missing that element for years.
What?
Bro.
When you see that?
I watched the video earlier. It was like a minute and 25 seconds.
Are you serious?
Blood leaking on the ground. No, actually, it was a 19-minute video.
19-minute video?
Yeah.
Bitch, I gotta.
They had like blood leaking and stuff on the ground. Man, I was like,
really?
man.
They got busted up. Damn.
There is a 14-minute and 17-second video I see from 3 days ago. And
on this game,
is that the one with the Young Bucks and Hobbs? Is that the one with Young Bucks and Hobbs?
Is that the video I watched? Let me see which one it was.
We don't mention the Young Bucks.
Hello? Why we don't mention the Young Bucks? I'm confused.
There's a reason, but yeah.
I don't fucking know. You don't have to mention it.
Yeah, the video was 19 minutes and 20 seconds long.
Fuck, really?
Well,
I don't see shit 19 minutes.
Send it in the Discord.
Oh, no. Is it this 19 minutes and 48 seconds long? No, that's 11 months ago.
I'm going to share the link in the chat.
Okay.
Send it in the Discord.
Yeah, he going to send a link. It's always difficult to find shit on. It's a lot. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of content. I see the Angry Joe. He was a part of the content creators. They got invited to play the game early. So
they haven't seen an Angry Joe video in a long time.
See it
2 weeks ago.
So this what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just. I wasn't trying to do that.
Oh, red blood, fire. Oh, okay.
You put it. Where you put it at? You put it in the Discord.
I'll put it.
Not yet. I'm trying to.
You put it in the chat. I got
it. In the chat. Oh, this looks nice.
Open a new tab.
I'm gonna put it in
I
the
got
red
it.
alert.
I just
Oh, this
gotta.
looks nice. What the hell, man?
In the red alert.
I'm putting it in the
So,
chat right now.
let me check the model section of this Discord. Hmm.
I haven't put
Yeah,
shit
just shared in
over there in a
the
while.
chat.
Y'all doing good. I see it.
What's going
Pause.
on, Cooper Clip?
I'm definitely getting this.
Hey man, that's the only thing. Blood.
Oh,
That's the only
Daniel
thing
Bryan.
WWE
Okay.
2K is lacking.
Okay.
Yeah, you been new done. Everybody
Yes,
that's
sir.
No,
over
no,
there,
no, no.
Matt
I
Hardy,
knew he
all
was
of them.
there, but I didn't know that he was a part of his gameplay.
Oh,
And Moxley, there we go. Oh, this is nice.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
it's getting pre-ordered next week.
Yeah, man. The TSQ games were always easier to play. Like
It had
the
that
2K
fun
games,
factor that was
They're
unmatched.
just, they're
yeah,
just
it's more
simplistic.
complex. The moveset's more complex.
And it's
No.
slower too.
Nah,
Yeah.
THQ. I'm gonna tell you what, Ukes and THQ. Even though Ukes fucked up a lot of the WWE games, THQ games felt like they were games instead of a simulation.
Yeah.
That's what we're missing. Like, I see my little brother play WWE 2K23, and bro, the characters look too real, right? Cool. The game, like, they make it too much real life. I'm like, bro, I get it, cool, because they did the basketball games like that. But bro, what about just having fun? I don't want to feel like I have to work, nigga, and then my match is rated. Why? I
Yeah, I
just
don't
want.
know. I've never liked when they started rating your matches. That means you have to do specific things. Specific things to earn money. I'm like, bro, come on, man.
It's fucking
Oh, that's why
annoying.
you make your matches destructive, bro. I make mine destructive.
Oh no, I
When I
did
say I
that.
have the most destructive matches on YouTube for WWE 2K23, I got the most, bro.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not okay. It's not even. It's not even that. Even 2K23, bro. You got to do specific things in the match, or you can't, or you can't just win the match. You can't just dominate the match. Like in career mode, you can't just dominate the match, bro. You got to actually do what they tell you to do. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Just let me
Yeah, I
fight.
never did the career mode yet. Never did it yet.
Just let me fight. God damn it.
Yeah, like niggas talk about going in the crowd and shit like that. I got to do interaction. I got to bump into one of the audience members to get a 5-star rating. I'm like, yeah,
Oh
you
man.
go down there. That shit is annoying. But yeah, I like THQ. Like, I don't
But,
know.
but if you're not doing store mode, it's good. The fighting is
Right.
good. It's
Like,
decent. But
I'm gonna ask y'all something. How many of y'all remember this game? And all of y'all should if y'all play wrestling games. SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain.
of course.
One of the #1 games, bro.
Right?
One of the
So,
best.
Here come the pain and SmackDown. Shut your mouth.
Here Comes the Pain refined the shit. But Jay, do you mind if I mention another YouTuber? Who the fuck Jay at?
Jay going into AEW, bro. He's in the game right now.
Oh, he in the elite. Okay. So
Okay.
there's a guy on YouTube called Gamer1996. He play on PC, right? And he plays Martha. Here Comes the Pain and other WWE games, but I don't watch the other ones. Only those. He uploads all the time, and I go back and watch that. The combat in that shit, bro, backstage for Shut Your Mouth was better, but that shit, Here Comes the Pain, just took it to a new level. Like it was perfect. If AEW was to make steal that for their games plus all the shit they got now, they would have hit game. Fuck the graphics and all of that. That's what they should do. But Collision was fire yesterday. I think that was the best AEW show since before CM Punk left, and then he came back.
Man,
I
I actually do
Game
miss
Pass.
Shut Your Mouth though.
Oh,
And Here Comes the Pain. Those two are classic wrestling games.
so I wanted to also address the Game Pass stuff. As of
Oh
the
my God.
confirmation we have for this game, we already know that the developer confirmed that the game was not going to Game Pass, and this was last year. And I just wanted to point out that there has not been any change. This game is not going to Game Pass. It was confirmed that it's not hitting Game Pass.
Why? But hold on. Why would they do that? They already said they want to make money.
I understand, but I saw Dexter 2. That's DEX TERO. Dexter 2 is a gaming or technology website that posted some clickbait that I saw on my yeah, no, I saw it on my feed. Just wanted to get on camera here. Now, you're probably not gonna see that Jurassic Park behind my head anymore. I kind of replaced it with that Avengers shit, so gotta see a little bit different. But yeah, long story short, it looks like, you know, people still doing clickbait. People, you know, that's
skateboard, bro.
Yeah, I see that, bro. And I saw the blood leak, and I had a phone call. It just looked like pure fun, and it looked like it's never gonna not be fun. And I haven't saw this much fun, like, you know, backstage. The flawlessness too, like you can go straight up to the ramp and there's no loading screen. Remember the days when you went up to the ramp and there were like either be a loading screen or a change in the camera position, and it's just like everything's there. Intergender matches is gonna be pretty dope. It looks like the counter system is good, and I like how they use the AEW Fight Forever, because you do have some fighting in here. You do have attacking combos and stuff.
Now, what I want to know is, can you make the females bleed also?
Of course,
I would guess so. I see they got wild type of weapons, tennis rackets. You know, like they got a lot of different weapons going on here.
Hey man, that's the diversity, man. That diversity in weapons, bro. Like,
yeah.
Well, on 2K, you can't make the females bleed. Only the males can bleed.
What?
Wait, what?
Yep.
I thought the females can bleed. Bro, that's crazy.
Oh no, they can't bleed.
Oh,
that's dumb. So what? The aliens?
Yeah,
I've been trying. Trust me, they can't bleed.
That's crazy. Why the fuck would they do that? That's so stupid.
You know what I really like is that no mercy meter that they got down there. You know, that you know so well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's just, again, we've been waiting for wrestling to get back to the age where we can be excited and have fun. So I'm hoping all works well. I'm gonna be pre-ordering the standard edition next week. I'm fucking excited. And yes, I do got a Spider-Man hoodie on. Yes. And no, it's not on the store because this is not our merchandise. This is just a normal Spider-Man hoodie from Spider-Man Far From, what is that? No Way Home? Or Homecoming? One of them. It's one of them. But
that's nice.
Yeah, this is a dope ass hoodie, bro. I got a lot of Spider-Man shit, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna tell people the truth. I've liked Spider-Man way longer than the video games, you know, were on like exclusive to PlayStation, like Insomniac and all that stuff. It's been a while. I've been fucking with that shit for a while.
Spider-Man's been a classic from way before that.
I know, before I was born, before my mom was born, shit. Spider-Man's been out there, bro. Like, Spider-Man's been out forever. You know.
Hey, you know what I want to know?
What?
I wonder if Cody Rhodes gonna be on this game.
He is. It's confirmed
because the game was in development before he left.
Yeah, he's in the roster.
Oh,
yeah, right. I saw the roster list. Him, his brother, Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy. They're in the roster. There's some roster you know, people on YouTube, content creators, and they show you the roster. But yeah, they're in there. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if Billy Gunn is in this game because I haven't seen the Billy Gunn. So
I'm pretty sure someone will create him.
Well, see, that's the thing. I have to see what's going on when it comes to the character creation. The game is
one thing I hated. One thing I hated with 2K. I'm gonna be very, very honest here. If you're creating a character, bro, and you create an entrance and all that shit, right? You can't use the music that they have in the you know how the music normally plays when you know the music that's in the the playlist. Yeah, you can't use those music. You have to use the other superstars music. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Oh really?
Oh really?
Yeah, you only could use other superstars' music. I'm like, what the fuck is the point of this? Like, I'm gonna
I
always sound
remember.
like
I'm not sure if I remember that being the truth for the other wrestling game, but I
that's
think the
no,
SmackDown
it
Shut
was
Your
not. It
Mouth
was
you could
not.
use any
It was
music.
not because back in the day, you also had the option to import your own music. So that was different. I guess I even though you can't do that now, you can't import your own music now, but they always had music that you can actually just use from others. You can always create your own use the other music like the other thing, but they stopped doing that shit. I'm like, bro, that's so stupid. You can always use the other
I
thing, but now you
also
can't
like that
use them anymore.
when you pin somebody on this game, it's a simple pin. It's a simple button pin, and you can break it up real easy. It's like I like that this isn't a simulator. You know what I'm saying? It's I like that it's just gonna be fun and simple to play. And we've had many years where 2K was just out here being the king of wrestling games because it just existed. And I'm ready for a little bit of he has a pizza box. He's hitting people with a pizza box, bro.
Bro,
Yeah, I've already said it. It's a day one. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. This is a day one. It's certified day one.
but how you gonna hurt someone with a pizza box?
I don't know. I don't care, man. It's the
silly,
options for me. You got a what is it? A crowbar?
Yeah.
I've been like a skateboard. He just brought a skateboard back in there.
Okay, a skateboarder hurt. A skateboarder hurt.
It's like,
well, pizza box,
and
nigga.
you can hit people with the skateboard, bro. You doing tricks in the rings. It's just gonna be fun, and that word has been missing, in my personal opinion, from my wrestling experience over the last 5-10 years. It's been missing. Just the fun factor. Again, this is a certified day one for me. I will be playing the game. No, I have not seen the character creation. I'm hoping that this week will be the week that they start to show off
bro,
that.
I may double dip and get 2 games this week if I can. If they actually show the character creation, it's actually good. Oh no, I'm getting Final Fantasy this week.
Oh, okay.
I haven't pre-ordered yet, but it's being pre-ordered.
Bro, the content that we have to stream is ridiculous.
Oh my goodness, bro.
What you say?
He said the content we have to stream is ridiculous.
I know, right? It's a lot. I mean, that's why we were just talking about this for the last 2 streams. That people say PlayStation don't have no games. That's great. You can continue to say that, but from the research I've looked at, we have a lot of games coming out, and a lot of them are not on Xbox and not on Switch. Let me see. 21.
God damn.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
People
by the way, they're gonna have alternate outfits for your wrestlers, so they're not only gonna have one outfit; they're gonna have multiples. Now, this is a big thing because in the 2K games, the 2K community is the one creating these alternate outfits and stuff. So that's gonna be pretty interesting. Custom wrestler, a full breakdown 3 weeks ago. I've like I said, I haven't really seen anybody create a wrestler yet, and I'm hoping it's good because they haven't shown it. But they're gonna have like different characters. They're gonna have different presets.
I can't wait to see. Because I pick characters a lot in wrestling games, and I love it.
Okay, hold on. I'm seeing something right here. Okay. Oh, that's WWE. Never mind. That's WWE. Sorry.
And so you about to scare me, dog. Don't do that.
I was getting excited. I was like, oh, that's WWE.
Oh shit.
You got select a wrestler, you got AEW, you got AEW, and then you got custom. So the only image we got right here, and it looks like it is gonna go back to like the classic age of character creation in wrestling game, which isn't bad. I made some really good detailed characters that I still remember from this very day on No Mercy. And it was a dope ass character. Now that was the blueprint for the red and black and all that, because I think my My character had like some cane, like a flaming
Really?
leather jacket was black and red. And the flames were
Oh,
red.
definitely No Mercy.
Yeah, that was No Mercy. You remember that
Oh,
jacket,
definitely
right?
No-
Yeah. And then the pants were flame, the leather flaming pants. Yeah.
The reflection
Yep.
on yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you I was on my shit, man. I remember all that shit.
Yo.
Hey,
I remember that.
bro, and then do you remember that you could listen to any fucking wrestler's music? As long as you want it. Even the parts you never heard on stage, they would just, bro, No Mercy is the reason why that game was awesome. And also the campaign was awesome. They had so many different belts you could do. You know, like they were really, really good. You could customize the wrestlers itself. Like you didn't have to use the basic level. Like you could go back and recustomize the wrestlers. I think the only thing you couldn't really do is recustomize the moves or some shit like that. I don't know. It was something like that.
Right.
But yeah, it's dope, bro. Like I have vivid memory of that. Like No Mercy was my first wrestling game. And it was fucking awesome.
Well, let me about something awesomer than that.
Fuck, we summoned him.
There
What's
was
up,
a game. And I ain't talking about Triple H, the game. I'm talking about the game.
Menu is clean though, Jay. I'm not gonna lie.
Motherfucking WCW NWO World Tour.
Oh god, this guy again.
That was alright.
It was alright. And I think it was only alright.
No. That was fucking here. It was alright, fine.
What was the name of that called? What was that game called again?
World Tour, WCW NWO
Street Fighter
Tour.
World Tour. Okay, I got you.
Fucking.
I mean, Street Fighter does have a World Tour.
Briggs, get in here and lock it down.
God.
WCW versus NWO.
I got you. I just want to go back and look at some gameplay because there was a friend at my school. He had WCW. I had No Mercy, and we had traded N64 cartridges because back then when you knew people, you was like, "Oh, you got this game? Well, I don't got that game. That's cool. Here, I'm gonna give you this game, and you give me that one, and we play, and then we see what we like and see if it's enough to get our parents to buy the game."
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember this one. I think this was the game we traded.
Funny thing, World
This
Tour.
was the game we traded.
Jay,
Yeah, this was it. This was
the people that made World Tour made SmackDown shut your mouth. That's crazy, right?
I think I like the graphics a little bit more on this.
No Mercy would just
Actually, WCW versus NWO was the first game made by THQ. First wrestling style game like this.
Exactly, bro. And then Revenge came out and blew the fucking roof off, and then WWF finally decided to get the fuck out of Acclaim's bullshit ass mechanics. For Jesus Christ, that game was horrible. But it was WrestleMania 2000 and No Mercy.
Yeah, those that's where the memories really started, bro.
It was those 4 cartridges, bro.
No Mercy was just it was just so powerful because you had all the different venues you could do. It was just
I still prefer WrestleMania 2000.
That shit was terrible.
Uh-oh.
Nigga, you smoking crack, bro.
Nah, whoever made the game was.
Oh shit, he started bleeding, bro. Oh wow.
That shit was whack.
This is awesome, bro.
That shit was whack, bro. I only played that shit for like 2 months, and that was it.
All I'm saying, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. I can't wait. Look at Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes was the manager of fucking DDP or Scott Hall. That's awesome. Yeah. I didn't even know. I knew he was in WCW. I didn't. Oh, look at it. He's trying to get up. He's out.
God, Dusty Rhodes was out here.
Bro, it's just the animations and the specials. They really kind of cemented it like on this era of wrestling. And obviously, when it went to SmackDown,
what Jay?
Huh?
What game was he talking about that was trash?
WrestleMania 2000.
That nigga's attention span was short, bro. He a TikTok user. Let him be.
Buff Bagwell. Goodness, I remember Buff Bagwell. Oh shit.
Surprised people do remember,
bro. And then you had the replays, which I love that they added the two time replays.
The battle royals that they had. You can get the chairs out of the audience from underneath the ring.
Look at this. Eric Bischoff. Look at Sting, young Sting.
do in Revenge was you were able to change the attire of the characters. So you can put a Booker T outfit from Harlem Heat on Bret Hart, or you can put Diamond Dallas's Page outfit on Goldberg.
Scott Steiner. Goodness.
I don't feel like nobody really got Scott Steiner good in the game until SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. I don't think he ever was
I gotta go take a look at Scott. But yeah, I feel like they made him big and everybody already had muscles. They didn't really get his muscles right because he couldn't. It just wasn't enough, detail in those games back there. Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect. Like, even for this day and age, I know these are old graphics we're looking at, but this was where wrestling video games started. And they went good for a while up until they started doing the SmackDown versus Raw. And they did it because both of the Raws on Xbox sucked ass.
They were horrible.
Yep. Kevin Nash.
Jay, you getting AEW?
It was all right.
Is that even a fucking question?
That's a question that I haven't got an answer on.
This guy. Now, I'm going to give you an answer. Yes. Worldwide asked me yesterday on the Gamecast. He was like, Jay, are you pre-ordering Final Fantasy? Have you pre-ordered Final Fantasy? I was like, bro, I go past the PlayStation Store all the time when we're live. You see it says purchase. Yeah, it's getting pre-ordered next week. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but it's getting pre-ordered.
I'll be there. You want to go tag team championship, or do you want to just?
We can do whatever. I wanted to get you on file on what your thoughts were because let me go see if what's the name still here because we had got SS Vegeta, aka Always Mad Gaming. He plays a lot of wrestling games on his YouTube channel. He's always streaming and shit. He does a great job, and I was like, I needed to see what he thought because he plays a lot of the 2K games, obviously, because that's all we got. So it's good that he was like, yeah, he understands. What you say? What you like?
I'm always destroying people,
bro. Hey, let me get you and Afro acclimated. Bro, I like what you did with your Bret Hart character. I saw what you did with your Bret Hart character. You switched it to red and black. I give you a lot of shout out for that, bro.
Fuck out of here.
I give you a lot of shout out. He did, and I think that's the color it should definitely be, bro.
That's evil Bret Hart.
That's evil Bret Hart. I like evil Bret Hart. That's a good.
Bro.
I got Afro over there. He's just fucking fuming. I knew it. I knew he was fucking pissed.
Hey man, leave
who's your favorite wrestler?
Let me go over there, bro. Let me go show off the red and black Bret Hart real quick.
No, don't do that, Jay. I don't do that in my life. It's Father's Day, brother. Don't do me like that.
It's Father's Day.
Oh shit.
Bret Hart is the best technical wrestler that ever lived.
Bro, listen, bro. That is serious. Hold on. Bret Hart is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Hold on. And the reason why that man proclaims himself to be that and everybody holds him on a high pedestal, because out of that man's entire career, never once did he injure anybody. He knew what the fuck he was doing. Now, whether you like wrestling or you don't like wrestling, you have to respect wrestling in the form of art, because it's art in motion. You need to be trained. You need to know what the fuck you're doing, because if you go in there and just start throwing somebody around, you can fuck around and kill them.
Yeah.
Okay?
Nigga off of me.
Goldberg, when the end of that man's career, he probably still be wrestling.
Yes, sir. But again, upon... Go ahead, Jay.
Oh, it's not related to that, but it is related to that. Well, who ended whose career?
Goldberg.
Bill Goldberg ended Bret Hart's career with a concussion. And what Bret Hart told Bill Goldberg in the beginning, before they went out there, he said, whatever you do, don't hurt me.
Yep.
Literally.
Bret was born and raised in the business, bro. His dad trained him, Stu Hart, right?
Yeah.
As well as trained Chris Jericho, Chris Benoit, Owen Hart, the British Bulldog, Brian Pillman. You know what I'm saying? Like the legacy is deep. You feel what I'm saying? So when Bret Hart,
Mark Henry too,
put respect in his craft, and he carried himself different from everybody else. If you realize WWF during the Attitude Era, Bret was gone. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but look at that Bret on screen. Look at that red and black, bro. Wow.
Jesus,
that's just awesome.
Oh man, red and black's my colors, man.
Hey, those are my colors too, bro.
You know what's crazy? We can always go back and look at the red and black Bret Hart, right? We can go back and live those memories and cherish those memories and those matches and shit. But you know what you can't go back and cherish?
What?
Fucking dreams.
I fucking knew you was gonna set me up. Fucking bitch. You little bitch, man. I knew he was setting me up. I was wondering, what the fuck is he doing, bro? I knew he was gonna say Dreams.
Fuck Dreams.
Motherfucker, it's still there. I can go cherish it right now. Shit.
See if you can find Bret Hart and Dreams.
Beautiful choke slam right there.
And guess what? I would never let the Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels rivalry die.
Oh man,
They did.
all I'm gonna say, bro, I know the modding community on PC is gonna do some crazy shit because I see them doing weird shit on fucking Street Fighter. They put Goku and Vegeta in Street Fighter as Ryu and Ken. So I know that even if we don't have a good character creation on AEW, somebody's gonna do some stuff. But I know.
Oh shit! He got, not to cut you off, Jay. He's got the WrestleMania 12 map.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, always mad game. That's why I said we had to get him here. And we definitely bring you back whenever you want to come past, man. Chop it up. You're more than welcome. But I know that you play your wrestling game, and I always see you. You know, you playing your games, bro. You think I ain't watching? I'm watching, man. Because like I said, when I want to get a workout in, I put on a live stream or a lengthy video. It either comes up to you or Thrash. I think I'm gonna watch Thrash's new Starfield video tomorrow when I do my workout. But yeah,
So
I watched 40 minutes of it already. Not 40 minutes, 20 minutes.
Let me ask you this, Mad Gamers. Okay, I lost interest in the 2K franchise when they got too commercialized and too simulated. Right? Did you remember? Do you remember playing WWE All Stars?
Yeah, I played. I couldn't stand it. Couldn't stand it, bro.
That game,
I played the game for like 5 minutes and quit.
Back then, that game was the closest we got to a No Mercy or a WrestleMania 2000.
Facts.
Okay, whether you like the game or not, I taught people how to play that game, and again, I would be able to juggle you. Like literally, every time I saw your animation and character, I knew when to grapple you. I can fuck you up, right? But I taught people how to play that game, and we would basically have people come over, we smoke, we'd have 30-minute matches, right? Because we went for knockouts, we didn't go for pins. You feel what I'm saying? Like you're knocking a nigga out. But what I'm saying is, how do you feel and what's your mind frame on AEW knowing what we got from the THQ back in the Nintendo 64 era and what we're going to be getting with this AEW compared to what we're all used to if you still play wrestling games?
Man, I just love the fact that they're bringing back the old school style of wrestling.
Yeah,
that's what we've been missing for a long time. That's
long time, bro.
Yeah, real long
the THQ style. So, bro, for that to come back, bro, watch the content I'm gonna be putting out.
So look, I was telling Afro about this for a while, bro. I've had this thought, right? It's called I wanted to start this podcast called Rope Break, and it was gonna be a podcast about wrestling. And I've been talking to Afro. I've been telling him, I was like, bro, I got this idea. I don't know when to bring it out.
Nigga, you said that 3-4 years ago.
I know. But listen, I was waiting on, because my content is imbued with gameplay. And I was like, if I bring out Rope Break, I'm gonna need a video game because I can't just show the straight matches because I get copyrighted. So I was like, I need a wrestling game that I can really fuck with. That when we're talking, we can have that game running or some footage of that game running. And I know I waited for this very moment for this game, AEW.
Well, we've been waiting a hot ass minute since motherfucking Kenny Omega made his goddamn statement on that motherfucking press conference.
Exactly, and we've definitely been waiting, but we know Kenny. And one of the things if you watch the Developer Diaries, one other thing is that a lot of those wrestlers, when they talk about wrestling games, they talk about No Mercy.
Yep, No Mercy.
So I was talking to True Witty about the input that those wrestler gamers had in this one, and they were like, they know who they wanted to contract. They said it was nobody else but Ukes and THQ. And they all made the proper decision, man. And I think this is gonna be the game that I start this little podcast. I don't know. Maybe we do it once a month. Maybe we find some time in the week. We'll do it when you guys are off or whatever. It could be pre-recorded. We can whatever y'all want to do. Y'all just hit me up and let me know what your schedules are because it's definitely something I want to do, man. It's probably talk about the good old days of wrestling because I don't fuck I fuck with AEW if I could catch some of their pay-per-views and stuff. But I don't really watch WWE like that, man.
Hey,
nobody.
I'm not gonna lie though. That that ending to SmackDown last week when Jimmy and Jay both kicked Roman Reigns in the face, bro. Super kicked him.
I loved it.
You want to know why?
Loved it, bro. I
Why?
loved it.
I think I already saw that. Did I see that before?
Cinema, bro.
Yeah, I gotta go check some of y'all. I'll be right back.
Okay.
No, listen, bro. The reason why so many people loved it, bro, because it was believable.
Oh yeah.
The what?
Oh yeah.
The story was believable, bro.
Oh, Heyman sold it. Roman Reigns sold it. That.
Yeah, he sold it, bro. But you can sell anything, right? Upon getting kicked in the face. But what I'm telling you is the story, okay? And Kevin Nash said this shit a long time ago during an interview, bro. You can't have grown men out there saying, I'm going to kick your butt and doing all that cheesy, PG-rated type content to grown-ass individuals. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. I saw the segment. I don't watch wrestling, bro, like I used to.
Yeah.
Okay? I keep up with the little highlights or whatever, see what's going on. Other than that, I'm not watching every week. I can't. Okay? Well, upon the segment I saw, and I saw the promo, that was a dope-ass segment because I've seen bits and pieces of this whole bloodline story.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But my humble opinion, bro, to pay homage to this so-called bloodline, because this bloodline started with Fatu, okay? The head shrinkers. If you know who Fatu was, listen, bro, Fatu was in the 80s. Fatu came back as Rikishi.
Yeah. Yep.
You know who Rikishi is?
Yep.
The father of the motherfucking Usos. So therefore, upon the lineage and the family tree, right? Yokozuna, you also got The Rock, but The Rock's bigger than WWE. He ain't coming back no time soon. Pay homage to Rikishi, cut him a check, put some substance back in this bloodline. You feel what I'm saying? Because family fights, right? Family fights.
Family does fight.
It's realistic. It's believable. Bring Rikishi in this motherfucking situation now since the bloodline doesn't fail.
All I'm going to say right now, I watch bits and pieces, but I had already knew about Rikishi having another son, and I kept wondering, I was like, why haven't they brought him in yet? They brought him in so late in the storyline. Like, by the time he came in, I think there was maybe 1 month or maybe even 2, and then they had already went to shit, and they had broken up.
Oh, Solo?
Yeah, the one that came in.
It wasn't that late. It wasn't that late.
Nah. Solo came in, I think, August of last year.
Last year. How long has the bloodline been going on?
3 years.
4 years.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't know the exact months. I don't know the exact months, but I know that when he came in, the bloodline story was already going on for a long time, and he came in basically at the end. You say August. He came in last August. Is what they ended before? Did they end in June or did they end before June?
They ended in June.
They ended in June. So he was only in there for less than a year out of 3 years that has been going on.
Honest with you.
No, he's been there for a year.
To be honest,
you said August, right? August of last year.
That's when he showed up. Yeah.
So August to June. That's not a year.
10 months.
True.
Yeah, that's not a year. Not yet. Not until we get to August of this year. But he got there late, bro. And it was like you have a lot of family people, and I wanted them to try to get The Rock in there to kind of like break it up and stuff like that. It's just like Afro said, there was so many different dynamics. You should have cut Rikishi a check, have him on stage. Like you think that's not gonna draw tickets? You really think that's not gonna draw tickets, bro? Fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, like he definitely will. Because I say he spoke out about it.
Look, and then Sami Zayn. What if Scotty Too Hottie had came back and talked to Sami Zayn about that? Like, because it was so many different things they could have done with the storyline, man. And it's just it was so limited. And I don't think it was the wrestler's fault. I think it was just the writer's fault and who they wanted to bring in it and who they willing to pay to bring back.
Well, I would say both, Jay, because when I say this, I think it was WWE 2K13. Okay. It was CM Punk, Jim Ross, and Stone Cold.
This is AEW Fight Forever, my guy.
No, he's making a point. He's saying,
Thank you.
He said what game is
the substance and not just
he said what game is
this? This is not AEW. This is 2K, bro.
That interview you're talking about, right?
You showing 2K again? Okay.
No, I've been showing 2K for like 20 minutes.
So before I was politely interrupted, okay? Appreciate you, L. Witty. There is a promo, okay? WWE 2K13. We're in 2023, okay? Go Go back and watch that promo right now on live or whether on your own time and watch the promo being cut. Okay? Stone Cold said it best. What Jay just said, it was because of the lack of story writing, and who else other than Roman Reigns? Who else can carry the company on their back? Nobody. Because Roman Reigns, his opportunity was stripped when he got diagnosed with his illness. Okay? He was starting to get that momentum, that push. Boom, he gets sick. He had to leave. Okay? Same thing happened with Finn Balor. Finn Balor started getting that momentum and that push. As soon as he won the championship, got injured. Got to give it up. You feel what I'm saying? So if you look at the dynamics, and I respect wrestling and the art form and the business, think about it, bro. The entire Shield, other than NWO and the Nation of Domination, they've been very successful since they got in the WWE. Even though they broke up, all three of those motherfuckers are goddamn main contenders, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. Okay?
Yeah.
So it's to the point, bro, it's Roman Reigns has to carry the company on his back because majority of the people in the locker room are just happy to be on TV, and you can see it upon the content that they motherfucking give you visually.
Yeah.
And
then all the other ones, like a half a generation before Roman, like Miz and stuff like that. Well, no, Miz was a generation. No, Miz was like a half a generation before Roman got in there.
Miz came in the Ruthless Aggression era.
Yeah,
which was after the Attitude era.
Okay, so yeah, he was a generation. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about the Miz. Straight from what was it? The MTV show?
Real World.
Yeah. Real World. Yeah, that's when he got in there. So long story short, Miz, I think he was great. I think the generation that got in there with Miz, like Randy Orton, all of them, they were great, but they're much older now. Miz has like what, 2 kids now and a wife, and it's like
Miz like 40.
Yeah, so Miz might maybe in his 50s he may say, "Hey, I'm gonna hang it up," or he may towards the end of his 40s he might be like, "Hey, I can't do this no more." So he can't carry like I see what Afro was saying. He can't carry the company on his back. And again, I see Roman, he getting them gray hairs and stuff too, but he's still in great shape. And we could say the same thing for Rock. Like, yeah, Rock has some injuries, but he's in great shape. If they wanted to set up a story, they could. He's a busy man now. But that one thing I heard from Hulk Hogan, I know people have problems with Hulk Hogan after, some stuff was said. Long story short, he said, the thing that makes wrestling different today is that if somebody gets hit, like gets hurt, they have a revolving door of talent. And even if the talent is not good, they're going to like, okay, you're injured. We don't have another storyline. We're going to bring in this other person. He's going to take your spot. Like back then, like you said, people will hold the belt for almost a whole year more. And you'll get used to them and they'll get their shine and everything. And they become big superstars. But now it's not that same way. I feel like certain people in WWE, we've all felt this way. They're not getting the shine that they should be getting, so people can know them.
Glad you mentioned that, Jay. Can I say something?
Oh yeah, sure.
So when you were speaking earlier about AEW, the game, and No Mercy and all that, I was on Twitter and I'm sure y'all know LA Knight by now.
I've seen him. I don't know anything about him, but I've seen him. Yeah.
Now, this I remember first.
Is he breaking up?
Huh?
You're breaking up a little bit.
Me?
Nah, you better now.
Oh, Afro Mike was going on. Mark Henry advised him not to resign. And he said the reason why is because they're not doing anything. He said the biggest problem is the person will get over naturally on their own, right? Huh?
And I've seen LA Knight get over. I've seen a couple of clips.
He over.
Yeah, he's over.
But the thing WWE.
Yeah, I'm in the podcast.
You can continue. He talking.
Yeah, I'm in the podcast. All right.
Hey, Spartan, you can continue.
All right,
Spartan, wake up.
Nigga, I'm speaking. What happened? You can't hear me?
I couldn't hear you just now.
Oh, my bad. I was saying, they were saying with WWE, the niggas will get over organically and WWE will give it to somebody else. Like, I think, speaking of that same year with CM Punk in that interview that Afro was talking about, legit. Stone Cold also said in that interview that if I wanted your belt, I will walk in, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Your belt would be mine. Now all niggas is worried about, and Brock have said this, Kevin Nash has said this, Undertaker. Niggas just soft. Like, y'all don't want to strive to be the best. Y'all all get along. It's too friendly. To be cordial and everything, you don't got to be an asshole, but be competitive. Like, The Rock and Stone Cold, that was competitive. What y'all said earlier about Bret Hart, he was called that shit because he never hurt nobody. And not only did he not hurt people, that nigga built people. Like, that rivalry with him and Shawn Michaels, both of them was big, but Shawn Michaels got even bigger with infamy because of that. Stone Cold got bigger just because of Bret Hart. That's what they did. And he was not even selfish. He was humble. That's what the fuck wrestling needs. And I think
they don't have enough of that.
They don't have that ambition. Like, niggas want to be on TV. And I think Cody said it to Roman in a promo a couple of months back, when Roman said, you started a company that you can't get over in. When Cody responded and said, what I did when I left is make sure every locker room made more money. Niggas see money now and be like, all right, I'm willing to stay just for the money. Nah, nigga, call your shot and be like, I want to be the man. Like, that's how John Cena got started. Niggas told Vince, give me a shot. I want to be the man. Vince did it, and look what he did. Look at John Cena now, when you can see him.
Yeah, I know. That's funny. Yeah. I mean, one of my biggest gripes of wrestling today is they try to make it for kids, but when we were kids, it was for us. You see what I'm saying? Like, when we were kids, it was for us, and it was raw. But now, it's, no pun intended, now WWE says that, okay, we have to make it for kids. But what about us? We were seeing bra and panty matches. We were seeing bra and panty beauty pageants. We were seeing
mud fights.
Yeah, fucking Stone Cold was drinking beer. You only see nobody drinks liquor in the ring. Ever. Only Stone Cold.
Only Stone Cold used to do that, bro. Yep. That's crazy.
No, I'm talking about today's wrestling. Not a single person.
No one does that. That was a Stone Cold.
Yeah, I know, but Rock did it a few times to talk Stone Cold, and then Kurt made fun of it with the milkshake.
Only when Stone Cold comes back and offers anyone a drink when they come in the ring. That's the only time they ever drink any beer.
I understand, but the thing is, I'm making the point that even if anybody ever did it, they wouldn't be allowed to do it. Because again, they're focusing on, they're like, hey, the kids, we got to care about the kids. You can't show blood, you can't show liquor.
That's the problem, bro. Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, this is technically supposed to be a sport. It's technically supposed to be fighting.
What's funny is most of the people that spend money on wrestling is actually not kids, it's the fucking parents. So it's like, I love these lame ass excuses, but this is the reason why they lose a lot of money on
these are stupid excuses, because who do you see most in the fans? In the fans, it's grown ass people. You don't see children in the fans. They don't
have intergender matches on 2K, do they?
No.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I want to know something else funny. What? WWE Raw has been TV 14 since February.
Yeah, SmackDown. Stone Cold did carry WWF for a while. He did. And then Rock got hot and he was carrying it. And then Stone Cold and Rock. And then Triple H got hot. And then Undertaker got hot. And Kane was hot. And Chris Jericho. And it goes on and on. There was, like, I'm not saying Stone Cold didn't do his part. He definitely did more than his part. But in that period of time, at the height of the Attitude Era, and then go the Ruthless Aggression area, they had so many stars. At the same time that was hot around the same time at the same level of hotness. And it was just a magical era, man. Like, people don't even remember. This is another Raw thing that, no pun intended, that they was doing. The storyline with Val Venus. The storyline with Val Venus. Val Venus was there, like doing stuff, and it was like, bro, it's just, it'll never go back to that day because they're sensitive for the wrong reasons. Huh?
They are sensitive. You want to know why? Because somebody will get offended by that man coming out there saying, "Hello, ladies."
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I want to debate you for something. Now I'm being dead serious about this. Yes, I agree right now, but they've been trying to focus it towards kids for longer than the last 3 years of the things that have been happening. And that right there, I can't understand. It's like, okay, I can understand the last 3 years. That's cool. But 5, 10, maybe even 15 years ago, where they started cutting out certain like stuff, I just didn't understand it. We were kids, and you let us see that? You knew we were watching. There's not one point where they didn't know that people was buying these video games. They were kids. I was buying a shitload of wrestling action figures. I was a fucking kid. I don't understand, man. Like,
Jay, do you remember when Taka Michinoku had that organization and he was feuding with Val Venus and he said that there was some Korean or Chinese dude said, "I'm gonna cut off your pee-pee," and they had like a sausage.
Yeah, I saw that. Dude. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. You know, like all the fake assassinations where like Vince McMahon's limo blew up and then Stone Cold dropped something on his tour bus or something and it exploded. Rock or somebody got hit by a car. Was it Rock or Stone Cold?
Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Rikishi did it.
Yeah, Rikishi did it. And I mean, again, the stuff with Undertaker and Stephanie McMahon on the little crucifix thingy, and it just again the Mankind with the Hell in a Cell match with Undertaker,
with the mask and the sock.
Exactly, the legendary triple tag team TLC match. You know, or the ladder match with Hardy Boys and Edge and Christian. Like, it's just the only reason why I fuck with AEW is because they're on that level. And all due respect, they're on that level because they're like, we know who our customers are. We're not gonna water shit down, and that is how they got a fan base so quickly because there were so many starving wrestling fans that was like, hey, bro, this is you watered this down. This is diet wrestling, you know. This is zero sugar wrestling, you know.
Bro, what the fuck?
I need yeah, it was diet wrestling, bro. I saw so many things that made me cringe on AEW in a good way with the moves they were doing. They brought back doing power drivers. I hadn't saw a power driver in so many years at that point. I was like, wait up, they're doing power drivers? Isn't that supposed to be banned? You know?
It did cause a lot of injuries.
It did. I know, but that's why I was so surprised. I was like, wow, they're doing something that caused a lot of injuries. I had Falcon's Arrow move.
Want to get sued. That was the only thing.
Falcon's Arrow was my special move on No Mercy. It wasn't always that way, but by the time I stopped, like towards the end of me playing No Mercy, Falcon's Arrow was my move. At that point in time, I had not seen it in years or ever in ring. I know that Seth Rollins started bringing it back, but then I saw two better versions of AEW, and I was so impressed. I was like, I know that's it's a hard maneuver. It's almost like a form of a brain buster, and I was like, bro, it's the moves that you're seeing. The tag team division is really good.
Buckshot lariat though.
Exactly. The people they got, I mean, yeah, they may be unknowns, but they're getting known. I know a lot of them now. And I feel like even their storyline, especially in the beginning, was very well done. I like a lot of their music. Obviously, some of the WWE wrestlers, I wish they kept their own music. I know the Hardy Boys kept their own music. But, yeah, bro, I think they did a great job. I think AEW is going to be a great game. All the females look how they're supposed to look. They got the tattoos right. They got their outfits right. All of the wrestlers made sure they got everything checked out. The lucha wrestlers right here doing all their fucking amazing moves. The animations are perfect. This is obviously a day one, and I can't wait to get this game. And play as my wrestler and play as the other ones. The season mode. Not the season mode.
Dang, I'm gonna fight you on there.
Good luck. You're dealing with a fucking No Mercy veteran. I've never fucking missed a step. But good luck.
Jay, do not hurt Truity, bro. Truity,
it's cool. I mean, it's cool because I'm planning on making JayTechTV, and then I'm gonna either download a rock or I'm gonna make a rock.
You'll make a rock.
If I have to make a rock, I'll make a rock. Other than that, I just make JayTechTV. And I'm telling you, bro, my character on wrestling, I had the best moves, and I was a beast. I'm gonna tell you. I spent hours developing my fucking moves on wrestling games, from Day of Reckoning to No Mercy to SmackDown 2. Bro, I spent hours in the lab making sure my wrestler had. Huh?
Just bring it.
But I didn't play Just Bring It.
It's a good one
But
too.
I would always develop my own wrestling moves. Turnbuckle. I would do the turnbuckles. I would do all of them. Like, everything was handcrafted by me. From the ground to the turnbuckles to everything. The finishers, the submissions. I can't wait, bro. I can't fucking wait. I can't wait. It's a day one. We're done with this segment. Let's move on. I know we spent a lot of time on the AEW segment, but don't worry, I'm gonna get the timestamp for the other one. Again, big shout out to everybody that bared with us. It's just a preview of a series I've been thinking about for years. Spartan knows. It's called Rope Break. It's gonna be the PSLOG Rope Break podcast.
Just Rope Break.
It might just be Rope Break or
Rope Break.
Cause I've always thought about it, bro. Because like it's like, you got to get that rope break, and I was like, yeah, I mean that makes sense because you want to listen to it, you want to know what's going on with wrestling, in the good days and the bad days.
You gonna do a soundboard, Jay?
I'm trying to budget that shit. The soundboard, yeah, I'm definitely trying to budget. But I got that one soundboard that I made on that website. I'm gonna bring that back. But everybody gonna have to start using that soundboard for real. We had a couple, like Verge Brizzle would use it sometimes, but I have good sounds on there, and there are some really good sounds on there from wrestling.
That shit was funny. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that shit was funny. That shit was fun. I'm definitely gonna bring that shit back, bro. I might.
Went?
Huh?
Where Afro went?
I don't know. It's Father's Day, bro. So he might have dipped out. He might gotta do some stuff. It's cool though. Let's go to Starfield. Starfield, 1296p at 30 frames per second.
All the fields. All the fields.
It's a weird frame rate, but like I told Truity last time we talked, I've seen it from Xbox consoles before.
How was it a weird frame rate? Frame rate's 30.
Oh, sorry. It's a weird resolution. Sorry. Okay. It's a weird resolution. But I've seen weird resolutions from what was it? What was that game called? Sunset Overdrive, and there was like another one where I think it was Quantum Break. I think it had a weird resolution. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Quantum Break was
this one is on. Huh?
Quantum Break was 864p at one point.
864.
And then they just did it. And then they dropped it to 720.
It's weird. It's weird. All these weird resolutions seem to happen on the Xbox.
No, it happens on PlayStation 2. It was a lot with the PS4 Pro. So you can't even say that. 1158 52p with the Pro versions versus the Xbox One X. So no,
obviously Xbox One X was more powerful.
Forspoken was the same resolution as Starfield, but the difference was it's 60 frames per second.
Damn, you have to throw that jab on.
That wasn't a jab.
I feel like it is a development decision, like they said, and they got to do it because all that they're doing with Starfield is not. It's not the best decision to try to make it 60 frames if you have it on the weakest supposed next-gen console on the market right now.
But that means Todd Howard lied, though. Todd Howard lied.
About what?
He says on the Xbox it will be 4K 30, and on the Xbox Series S it will be 1440p 30 frames.
Yeah.
People lie all the time to get shit to sell, but one thing I will say. Him lying and the truth being exposed did not stop a single person from buying those controllers or those headsets. So at the end of the day, bro, he can lie all he wants about everything. And if it still sells, then it does. I mean, it doesn't make it the truth. It just like people just don't care. over there. A win is a win for them. We talked about dirty W's a lot. It's a dirty W. We can't take that away. What I will say is that this game visually is not something you would say, hey, look at that. Damn, that shit's popping. That's like next gen stuff. So, I want to look towards the future. Like games like Fable. We did a whole research, and I wanted to let you guys know on the update. The model, or at least the female model that we're claiming, she looks pretty. She's like mixed. She may like got a little bit of black in there and mixed and something. And she looks very pretty. But that is not how her face looks. Like, whatever the motion capture was, it sucks for Fable. And the only reason why I can tell you, and I'm going to show you something, right? And it is the CGI advertisements for PlayStation. So I'm going to go look up PlayStation and I'm going to put CGI ads. Now, everybody had all the big games had CGI ads. One thing you'll understand is that the CGI ads did not have the character's face look the way that they looked in the game. Actually, the version in the game looked a lot better than the CGI ads. Now, there have always only been one CGI ad, but they looked good. So again, here's one right here. This is 5 years ago. This is God of War 2018, right? And this is a big breaking point. So if y'all wanted to tune back in, y'all was tired of us talking about wrestling, you can tune back in. So here we go.
Well, they're not going to hear you if they're tuned out.
Well, they go hear me. Some people just leave the channel. I know, because when I be talking about shit, I see them pop back in. So here we go. This is God of War 2018 advertisement. This is the full TV commercial. It was CGI. You notice that Atreus' face looks nothing like that, right? That's CGI. Atreus' face don't look like that in the game. His face definitely didn't look like that in real life, and it didn't look like that on the sequel. When you do CGI, you may not get the face right. Kratos, his face, again, because the beard is there, similar, but not completely the same. This is how we all should understand that Fable is CGI. Because the actress in question does not look like the image. And it should be very easy at this point with our technology that we have to get those face scans perfectly correct. AEW is not the most realistic game, when it comes to wrestling. But they got the faces correct. So if you can't get the faces correct, there's a problem there. So I wanted to go to, let me see if I can go to one other CGI. There we go. We got a CGI right here. 7 years ago, this is Uncharted 4, Thief's End, CGI. Now, like I said, if you've done your research, I've done this research for you guys. All major AAA PlayStation exclusives get a CGI trailer or a live action.
But them niggas look like that though in the game.
Yeah, but it's still, the face is still different. There's more. You see more of Drake's normal face in the game than this. It's still kind of distorted. And that's all I'm saying is that if you would have just used the normal, the game in-game captures, you'd have the characters look a lot more like that. Nadine right here does not look like the Nadine face that we see, borderline almost like light skin. She's in the background, and for good reason, because obviously that's not the same face.
Nigga, that's just the lightning.
Still not the same face. Even if you would tone her skin down, that's not the same face. We've seen Nadine. Yeah. So I'm just saying, there's a big...
That's a bit of a stretch, Jay.
You think that look like Nadine? So let me ask you a question. Yeah, you think that CGI faces look the same as in-game faces?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying these characters look like themselves, though.
The problem is only the explosion in the background, the lighting, the orange hue is hitting their character models. That's why I said, but they look like that in the game. So this one I went and used. Because Nadine does look like that if her face get wet. Because we've seen it in Lost Legacy. And we saw it in a sequel where Rafe and them finally confront Sam and they find out what happened.
So I want to use this other another example. Do you see Aloy's face in the CGI, the cinematic trailer, versus the very first view we got of Aloy, where people couldn't believe it really was her. You see the difference in the eyebrows. You see the difference in the eyes. Also, difference in the nose. This is one thing. All I'm gonna say is when you CGI and in-game look completely different. They're supposed to look different. CGI is supposed to look better. I don't like the version of Aloy from the CGI. I like the version of Aloy that we ended up getting. So maybe that's one of the reasons why the chick in real life doesn't look anything in the face like what they try to portray and what they claim was in-game. Because look, we know that shit's getting ugly. Huh?
Yeah, but that character in the end game looks ugly though.
That's what I'm saying, and again, it's a big stretch when you say, "Oh, it's in game, it's in game." Okay, was it gameplay? Now I've asked 3 of their developers if it was gameplay, and they have not gotten back to me because they can't give an answer.
They can give an answer, but they just don't want to.
They don't want to give that answer because they know that it's not gameplay.
CGI, bro.
Yeah, that shit was CGI, obviously. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, we will hopefully we all live long enough to go back. Look at that face. Look at that. That's
STARFIELD was CGI. The first thing we saw.
Like, some dudes come at me on Twitter because I said it was all CGI.
Hey, bro, the thing is, you look at Aloy face right here in the CGI. That ain't Aloy. The only thing that looked like Aloy is her hair and her outfit and everything. That's not her face, bro. So that's what I'm saying. And I seen the actress's face. I've done my research on Aloy shit because people used to say, oh, Aloy's ugly. And then I found the actress and they're like, then they shut the fuck up. That ain't Aloy. That's CGI for the advertisement of Horizon Forbidden West. That's not Aloy's face. That's not even a fucking model's face. CGI. However, the real CGI right here, that's just like, okay, we're letting you know it's CGI, so we don't got to hold back. We don't got to make it in-game. This shit looks beautiful, obviously. But when it came to FABLE, they were like, we're going to make CGI running in-game on Xbox so we can get you guys to believe that that's gameplay.
The best example is box art. The box art always looks freaking over the top, like realistic. And in the game, it never looks like that.
Never looks like that. Except for a lot of PlayStation exclusives lately. They're the only ones that actually either look like that, like Spider-Man. I know when it comes to Spider-Man, they're gonna look just like that because I already analyzed the
Spider-Man. Nigga, like, come on.
Yeah. I already analyzed the artwork, bro. Like that's how he gonna look, bro. That's how
I think the best PlayStation game that looked like the CGI and the scene wise, besides like Uncharted 4, like the scene when they're chasing the truck and he was swinging on the rope under the bridge.
Oh yeah,
there's a little more fire and debris going, but they dialed back the debris. But that shit looks just like it. And
what game? What game? Oh, you talking about Spider-Man?
Uncharted 4 when he being dragged by the rope.
Yeah.
CGI.
The amount of detail. No. With the amount of debris that was breaking.
Hey, bro, you say what you want, man. I ain't going along with that.
I mean, there's proof online.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I don't give a fuck about proof. I care about confirmation from developers. So we can move on from that one. I'm not doing that.
When the hell would a developer tell you this shit?
Listen, bro. You're telling me that the part that we played in the game that looked just like that part,
the trailer
was CGI. The one. I'm not talking about the trailer. I'm talking about the part they played at E3 when he was hanging on the truck and his brother was driving the Jeep and the truck was on the bridge. You're telling me that was CGI?
I said the trailer that was shown, that part was CGI with the amount of debris and all of that. They dialed it back in the game.
What are you talking about? The CGI ad I just showed, or
she said the trailer, Jay. He said the trailer. He never said the game.
What trailer? That's what I'm asking because I only showed like a CGI trailer.
I would just give you an example of something that was CGI, like it was dialed back. The first one I was shown on Uncharted 4 when he was hanging by the rope. That was CGI because
that's not the first one was shown. The first one he showed, he was in the jungle and he lifted his head out of the water.
Jay, I'm talking about the first time we saw that. That part right there, shown.
Give me find the link and I'll watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't. The only one I know hanging from some rope is the one where his brother was in a Jeep and he was on a bridge. And I'm
saying that part was severely dialed back with them on the
Yeah.
debris that was put into the game, the final game. Like it was the same thing, just that the environment was much better. It was dialed back.
Yeah,
that part was CGI, the blur effect and all of that in the background. No, you got to see the actual water react and all of that. That shit was accurate still, but the rest, no.
This
They got the
Halo,
same thing,
bro. That's not. See, that's not. That what I'm talking. Okay,
this
so
right here, Jay. I give you this right here, Jay. That does not look like Halo right there.
Fuck, I know that.
It didn't look like Aloy from the first time he said it.
Yeah, it never fucking looked like Aloy. Because that's the difference between CGI. Even if you have the actress or that is the reference for the scan, the CGI is supposed to look way better than the fucking game. We've seen CGI from PlayStation 1, and then you play the full game. And the full game characters don't look shit like the CGI. And it's always been like that. It's always been like that.
Like Killzone.
What's Killzone? Oh, you talking about when they showed off too?
Yeah. I ain't never letting that go. I was pissed.
Yo, hey, bro, nobody gotta let that go. But I'll say one thing: Killzone 2, all the action they had, all the air support, all the turns, all the mayhem, and Killzone 2 still can't be matched by any other game at that time, bro, because they weren't doing that shit. And then again, Guerrilla really loved that criticism you guys gave them. So when they came out with Killzone Shadowfall, it's still standing the test of time 10 years later. And don't get me started about Horizon Forbidden West. So I love the fucking criticism. Keep it up. Keep it up.
But people still never bought the game because people love to talk shit and then they don't buy shit.
I don't care about what they do. I care about what I do. And I Killzone.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So people do CGI. I like the way Sony does it though. Sony does CGI in order to advertise a game, and they don't show it at first. They show it later on. CGI is to make the game look better. When you talk about in-game, but you leave out gameplay, then you can't fucking say it's gameplay. It's in-game.
Horizon Zero Dawn was something different when it was first shown.
Oh yeah.
And then it came out. It looked better than the trailer. I'm like, what the fuck?
Bro, I was just on there yesterday taking pictures, bro.
That scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Because I knew the systems were strong. You know, when you're kind of a techie person, right? You're like, yeah, the system would do this. But then when you actually see what the fuck it can do, it's like, oh damn.
I'm trying to remember, because there's another one, right? But again, like you said about Spider-Man, you can't really tell.
Yo, Ratchet & Clank was CGI to you?
Oh, which part? Which trailer?
No, Max, to you.
I feel like
that game looks like a Pixar movie, bro.
I feel like if we never fucking knew. And we weren't like educated over here on PlayStation side, we would assume that a lot of that shit was CGI because it was just on another level nobody's able to do. Here's some CGI right here. Remember the Spider-Man Miles Morales? Yeah. But the thing about this CGI, right? It was CGI, but at least Miles' face still looked like Miles' face to a degree. And what was funny is what they show as CGI here, but they show for the very first time for Spider-Man 2, everybody thought what we were seeing right there was CGI. And it's matched up to this, and now it's going to surpass it. That's what's crazy. PlayStation is surpassing CGI in front of our face.
What you mean? I think they kind of did. Like,
no, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. They definitely did. Look at this shit, bro.
I'm just thinking, Jay. Since Uncharted 4, like you said, the first scene where he lifts his head out the water, of course that was on PC. But he still looked like that. He just had more definition and detail on his face, and the beard was a little more scruffy, right? They dialed it back a little bit, but that was fucking CGI. No, that was just shown on PC. It was just, much prettier.
Yeah, when this is an interesting thing, right? Yeah, you say it was shown on PC. What I love about what's going on now is you don't have to have something running on PC for it to look good. Remember, I was very disgusted I was disgusted with Final Fantasy 16, and you know it. I was like, bro, this is not ready. I do not like what I'm seeing. The first time I saw it, It wasn't until they ran it on PlayStation where we could see better quality. Because remember, when they were running on PC, they said it was emulating what they were supposed to be doing on PlayStation. But the PC can't emulate PlayStation 5. Not at that time, because they didn't have an SSD. And if they did have an SSD, developers didn't know it, and they weren't using that SSD when they were running that trailer. And it was a lot of fuck-ups. I can go back to that shit right now, because we saw the same boss battle. We had the same boss battles in the demo. And we had some of the same parts in the demo. And we noticed that, oh, bro, no, it's way better now. And it's running on PlayStation, and it's a fucking demo. It looks better than the first time it was out. And then they said it was running on PC. But yeah, again, PlayStation has used one CGI advertisement per game. My favorite one is Days Gone. Days Gone is my favorite one. Except what?
Grinch Original Sport was too. When it first was shown, that shit was definitely CGI. But remember when we got the little demo, it was trash. It was like, oh, it don't look good and everything. And then the game came out, and it was like, oh, now it looks like.
Bro, you need everything you claim in the CGI. You need to get me the link to so I can show it right now.
I don't mind that at all.
Yeah, because you know me, I'm not fucking up my reputation anymore by just saying shit. It's easy for other people to say shit. I have to prove it. So I actually have to show.
Jay, did you see Mighty Key's video today, bro?
Yes, I saw it. About that
shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious, bro.
Wow, what happened? What did he do?
He was making a skit for the Xbox Showcase 2023.
Oh,
see,
wait a minute. But
this
Jay, you just said something there.
What's up?
Before you go, you just said, before I said for who, you said, oh, you don't have to run it on PC for it to look good. And I said, for who? PlayStation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, you like on PlayStation, you can run your stuff on your console and have it look good. Like, okay, example, FABLE, right?
Yeah.
Because we know they have a lack of transparency, and we've seen this. PlayStation goes out their way to let you know when the exclusivity period is ending, if it's running on PC, if it's cinematic, why it is cinematic with different camera angles. This is not actual gameplay. They will tell you the truth about every aspect of what you're looking at, right?
Yeah.
Xbox just said in-game or in-engine. But what system is running on?
Their stuff is running on PC.
Exactly. So even when the developer got mad at everybody and was like, no, it's running on Xbox, and they're like, okay, cool. That's whatever you want to say. You can say what you want to say. Because in the next 2 to 3 years, when the game comes out and it doesn't look anything like that, we're going to go back and say, what Xbox were you running on? Because you claimed it was running on Xbox, and then it don't look anything like that. A Valve. Remember a Valve? Everybody kept saying it was gameplay, bro. Everybody.
It's not gameplay.
Same shit happened with Hellblade 2. Oh, that's gameplay. What are y'all talking about? It's not CGI.
2 is not gameplay. Hellblade 2 is not gameplay.
There you go.
We're
gonna come back to this period in time 2 to 3 years from now, and we're gonna be like, that shit's not gameplay. What they showed for FABLE is not gameplay.
What's not?
We saw so much of Days Gone gameplay that when they showed the CGI, yeah, people were happy about it because it was so cool looking, but people knew it was CGI. There was no doubt because they was like, oh yeah, Sony already showed us gameplay.
Even Sony said it.
Yeah, this CGI.
Sean Layden said it.
But look, the dude's face in this CGI, it does look a lot more like the dude's face, but it looks less like Deacon because Deacon's beard was a little bit more heavier. So I see elements of his face, but still, CGI and gameplay, you can't match him up. They're doing two different types of things, you know? They're doing two different types of things. And
it should have me in my feelings when I first seen that shit. I was
I know, man. It was so awesome. They did such a great job.
I was like, oh, wait a minute.
But I'm just proving everybody to the chat, like, does Sony use CGI? Yes, they do. Most of the time, they use it as an advertisement tool at the end of advertisement period, where the game is about to come out, maybe 2, even 3 weeks from launch. They'll show a CGI. I don't know what Final Fantasy is gonna get because I saw live action that was airing in France and maybe that live action comes over. I also saw it running in UK, so maybe Final Fantasy gets a live action, but it could get a CGI.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
Hey Jay, I found out how to get Ken. I found Ken.
Oh, I haven't went back to the story. I didn't go back to Street Fighter. But how do you find Ken? Where you find him at?
You have to fight someone at the construction site, and then you have to talk to them again.
Oh shit! Okay, thank you.
I found that out.
Thank you, because somebody whooped my ass with a Ken build, and I wanted to fucking do that. No, I would have to go. I would have to go back and do that.
Wait, what do you say? What do you say, Spartan? What do you say, Spartan?
How the fuck you found that out?
He's farther than me in story. I just
found that out. No, because I didn't even know that. How you knew that? What video you looked up for that?
You played the game.
I didn't look up a video. I just googled it, and I realized I already did.
That's illegal.
I realized I already did that. I realized hold on. I realized I already did part of it. So I was like, what the fuck? How the fuck can I not find Ken?
I was giving,
but then I realized I already did that shit, so I might as well just go talk to him.
Okay, well, at least I know what to do. I mean, it's funny because the construction site is basically off limits. There's two people that are guarding it.
Yeah, there's two people blocking it. But I kept on. I fought the dude that was there, and I was like, okay, I fought him, but they still doesn't move from that spot. So I'm like, okay, I don't know how to get there. So I looked it up how to get to the get through the construction site, and I read, oh, that's how you do it.
Oh, shit. I can get him too.
So that's illegal.
You cheated.
I didn't cheat, nigga. The fuck I did the work. I just didn't know how to get in there.
That's cheating.
That's cheating.
Let me go over to Boca Loca and get this image because hopefully we can close out this.
You know what? Though? I don't want to say. I don't want to point him. Hey, you say I'm cheating, but here's what I don't want to say anything bad to this man, but like,
right.
Listen. I get it. We used to use cheat codes back in the day. But bro, hip hop gamer, bro. I saw a video, bro. I couldn't even watch it. The man said he played Laza P demo, and he is better with cheats, bro. I was like, God damn, bro, don't do this. Bro.
Hey, bro, when you're a high level content creator, I'm gonna tell you something. If you don't know, I'll let you know. You know, they're not on our level, so they don't have to. They've already made it. They don't have a lot to prove. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it's right. I'm definitely not saying it's right, but I'm just saying. They don't have a lot to prove. Like he don't even care that he plays games on easy or anything. So it is what it is, bro. Like
it's not even that you're playing the game on. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, it would be better if you play the game on easy. But if you're just cheating, bro, no, I can't. That feels tainted to me.
I'm right there with you, but again, I'm letting you know the facts behind what you're saying. They don't care. You're not paying their check. They're getting so much money. They don't care. And nobody else cares that follows them and also gives them money, so they just don't care. You think Colt cares that he doesn't play games? Like, he doesn't give a fuck. He's making Microsoft money and YouTube money. Like, he doesn't give a fuck.
Hey, Spartan, don't you think that's a little tainted though?
It is. It's just they don't care. We can call it tainted all we want. It's just they don't care, bro. We know what it is. We know it's bad. We know it's not right, but they don't care. Why? Okay, example. A female pays all this money for a gaming chair and what looks to be a gaming setup, but they never actually play games. They don't care.
Yeah.
Bro.
They don't care.
Bro, have you not noticed that if you have those same people you just mentioned, if you buy the gaming setup, you say, I'm going live on Twitch, and all you showing is cleavage and shit like that, you think niggas is really here for the gaming? You don't give a fuck about the gaming. You clear for one goal and one goal only. You make your money in any way how. It's pathetic, but that's the world we live in. People are desperate. They don't like to work.
Exactly, man. So this is the thing. I've done the research nobody else has. I have a few images from the actress. She is an actress. She's very like she does a lot of the theater acting. She hasn't been in a movie or a TV show that I've ever heard or saw. So when I did the research, I didn't find that out. What I do want to get an appropriate picture.
Brian cheating, nigga.
It is what it is. So what we found out was that she is very beautiful. She is very pretty, right? But the thing is, I came to a conclusion, and I've already shown it off. It's definitely CGI because when we see what we see, it's just not on the same level. You know what I'm saying? Like, she looks much better than what they're showing us. And that's why it's CGI. Because it's much better than what they're showing us. So we got to go take a look at it, and we're just going to take a look at the trailer again. And people can just, you know, in the chat, y'all can give y'all final opinions. But I've seen the actress. She looks very cute. She doesn't look anything like the CGI, what they showed of FABLE. And I just wanted to point out, before we do this for the last time, because again, I'm going to close this case because I have all I need to prove that this is CGI, from Xbox's past actions to everything that we know now.
Sucks because I can't read that.
I'll read it. Okay. I gotta wait. You gotta wait for it to load up.
Oh, he says sucks because I love Bethesda games, but but it sucks that it's 30 frames. Okay, got it.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that after this, but yeah. So FABLE, one of the things, the biggest red flags that it wasn't in the engine, because if it was in the engine, they would have really cemented it. What they posted 7 days ago on the official Xbox YouTube channel, FABLE - Xbox Game Showcase. That's it. They're
just trying to say that they basically just own the studio, and they can't just say Xbox Showcase because they want to put it in there. Oh, we own Bethesda too. You know what I mean? If they actually ended up getting Activision, they'll have Xbox / Bethesda / Activision. They're just trying to huh?
They're not getting that deal. They ain't going through.
So,
no. Actually, I was gonna ask you, Spartan. What do you think of what happened, bro?
With what?
FTC,
putting a ban on
the injunction about the deal.
Yeah.
Well, it's a restraining order. It's a restraining order right now. And then later on, it's gonna be something more less like, yeah.
I think Microsoft should abandon the deal because they said they can compete against PlayStation, right? Without Activision, in a way.
That's bullshit because
they showcase was better than PlayStation shit.
Exactly.
I'm gonna call it like it is, right?
Exactly.
They shit was better than PlayStation shit, right? Showed that our CGI wasn't the best, but it was better than PlayStation shit. Who has more?
They showed more games.
Showed more shit from first party that's coming. PlayStation did not do that. They showed you Spider-Man, and that was it.
And I got a counter question to True Woody and Spartan. Do you think it was Sony's strategy to look weak?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So it wasn't PlayStation fans are salty. They're using this as a way to say a bad showcase was a strategy. It's a fucking fact that Sony knew everybody's eyes was on both of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Monday. That's why Monday in the middle of the day they found that injunction.
Because think about it, Jay. Sony's never gone before Microsoft.
Exactly.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then suddenly they go before Microsoft, and their show is terrible, and then Microsoft show is good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a bait and switch. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like they just go to them to like, yeah, now you can go do your showcase.
So before we get started, let me get this out of the way before so we can end this FABLE shit. Before we get started in the FTC stuff, because we do have to talk about that. I wanted everybody to see On the Fable, the trailer, it says in-game footage. It doesn't say running in real time on Xbox. It doesn't say running on Xbox. The developer, after the fact, said, oh, it's running on Xbox. But if it's footage, it's not. It's just footage.
Wait a minute. Wait, what?
It says
How is that
in-game
true?
footage.
Okay, so I know you didn't watch the
Well,
video
this is all
yet.
I'm going to say. These developers that we're talking, they're very young. They are very new to the industry, and they're you know, they're over there doing the Fable shit. They have no experience. You don't really know them. It seems like it's a very small team right now. So it seems like they're going to be building that.
We ain't got nobody down here? Danielle's on herself. She just ran upstairs.
Vegeta. Oh shit, you gotta have to mute his mic.
Mute, brother.
Let me
We're in a whole conversation about there.
Well, yeah, it's just like True Woody. It's just like True Woody. What? Huh? Oh.
JayTech.
Yeah, we be hearing True Woody's conversations. We call it conversation pack.
Hold on. Did two people in the Discord have the same picture?
Yes, it's Vegeta and SS9.
Bro,
they're twins.
So
yeah, let's get this out of the way because I'm tired of talking about Fable. Huh?
But let me tell you something about this. You talking about Fable or Starfield?
This is Fable, and then we can get back to the FTC shit.
I want to tell you something about Starfield, right?
Oh, fuck.
Real quick. This is how I know you didn't watch the last video yet. If Todd Howard outright just said,
like 15 minutes, man. I had to get started.
Oh, wait. In that video, it has an article from Todd Howard where he says, in this version that we've shown today, it's higher than 30, even close to 60, right? But on the consoles, we locked it at 30. So how the fuck can you run something on a console that goes above 30 if it's locked to 30?
Because I have a feeling why he wants to lock it at 30. Because he says that the frames aren't consistent. He did say the frames aren't consistent.
He's right.
And if the frames aren't consistent, they're dropping and they're dropping bad. I think they're dropping very, very terribly in certain spaces. So he's like, okay, we're just gonna lock it to 30. Because the consoles can't handle all of what's going on screen in certain areas. Because he did say the frames are dropping in certain areas, and we just wanted to lock it at 30 to keep a consistent frame. But even at 30, it's still dropping. So it's like, I don't get it, bro. Like, even when they locked it at 30, it was still dropping frames. So I don't know.
Okay, we good? Because I got to close this shit out. Okay. So, they talking about footage. But if this really was on running on Xbox, I feel like Phil Spencer would have said it. Why would you have the developers answering gamers on Twitter, but never go on stage to say it? Also, I know that this game has very few developers on it for such a big game. And one of the reasons why we know this is because none of them were invited to the Fan Fest. They didn't have any interviews. They didn't do an extended gameplay because the shit's not ready to show. And it doesn't exist yet. So, again, we've seen the same shit from Valve. They showed it to us 3 years ago. Now they're showing to us now 3 years later with gameplay. And they're like, oh, yeah, it's coming out the following year. So if this isn't gameplay, by the time they show it to us, it'll be 3 years later. And then that year that they show it to us, where this is as its 3-year anniversary, the following year it's going to come out. Spartan, do you want to do the math?
I do like Clockwork, though.
Yes. That was the best thing at the showcase.
I missed
that. Shit nice.
I was arguing with you.
That shit was nice. Nah, that shit was nice.
Let me see. So we got 2023. That's when they showed it to us, right? So not 4, not 5. The 2026 will be the anniversary of Fable, and then the following year.
Skyrim, bro. Let's Elder Scrolls.
The following year they would be. They're not ready to show any of that. All hands on deck for Starfield.
What happened to Contraband? You tell me you put all that
Indiana Jones. I could do it too. Indiana Jones. Where's that? Where's State of Decay 3? Like,
man, they said they had a big enough showcase as it is, bro.
That's good. I wanted them to go bigger, so the FTC and everybody else could definitely block that shit. What happened? Oh, okay.
But the funny thing is, though, they already showed enough that they like, fucking this nigga. You already powerful, nigga. Fuck that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
is State of Decay 2 still the thing, though?
No, they didn't show State of Decay 2. I mean 3.
I mean 3.
They showed 2.
Like,
no, they didn't show 2 DLC. They showed 2 DLC last year. Yeah, they showed.
They showed Sea of Thieves DLC.
Oh,
and they show Flight Simulator DLC.
They never gonna kill that game, bro.
They had a lot of fucking games, bro. So I was proud of them on that.
Yeah, I was proud that they felt cocky enough to be like, "Hey, yeah, Sony sucks. Let's take advantage." And then they got swatted down. The very next day, they got swatted down. I mean, I literally told y'all. I told everybody in this panel that shit was gonna fucking happen.
That's the funniest shit I've ever seen, like, bro.
I want them to do that again. I want them to have a Xbox Direct and just show everything. Just keep it up.
Wait, what you mean they got swatted down?
I don't really think. A lot of people are like, oh, okay, it's because of the showcase. I think it was the power of what Starfield had did. Is that they had weaponized Starfield as, as something that's not on PlayStation. I think they did a great job weaponizing Starfield, and I think that's what they caught. Because remember, Starfield's a part of their last acquisition, where they claimed they weren't going to do that, and they did exactly that. And then they made sure you didn't forget. So they did a great job in that regard.
But here's the thing though, Jay. When it comes to that when it comes to Starfield, PlayStation was trying to get that at the time exclusive, and when they didn't, because of obviously Microsoft bought out the studio, Microsoft also said that they weren't going to make anything like that Bethesda did exclusive, and then they turned that up and they changed that up, and as you just said, that's why they called them.
But you ready? Let this sink in. You could do that, right? But I'm gonna use this as an example. You could take away from the other side, PlayStation, right? Mm-hmm. But what happens when your name is like, oh yeah, PlayStation don't have this, and that product is a failure and is attached to you, and then the other side comes out with something totally unrelated and it's a hit? How do you look then?
You look terrible.
Because think about it.
Because guess what? It's now your IP now your IP and your name is branded on it, and because it's not under you, it fails. But nothing else under that company failed in the past.
But I'm actually that for a reason, because you mentioned the word acquisition. They bought Ninja Theory, Playground Games, Undead Labs, In Exile, Obsidian, fucking. They made a new studio with the Initiative and all that. They got all those people, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've seen a product basically from one, Forza Horizon, really, right? They already had the Coalition and all that. They already had 343, so that's not it, right? They had one Forza Horizon 5, I believe. Yeah, 5. Sony bought one Insomniac Games. Insomniac Games has made Spider-Man 2018. We made it for PS5. Did Miles Morales for PS5 and PS4. Ratchet and Clank and Spider-Man is coming out this year. So if I just count from 2020 to now, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 games from Insomniac, right? 4 to 1. They bought Bethesda, I believe, 2021, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was acquired. It was completed then, right?
Well, ZeniMax is the precise.
ZeniMax. It evolved now. So they bought ZeniMax for $8.1 billion, right? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
When they ain't say shit, right? They put all the games in Game Pass last year. They announced the shit with Activision, and then they were buying the publisher. Sony bought Bungie. One, right? Okay. Right now, compare last year for PlayStation and Xbox to now. They say PlayStation don't have no games for this year, but like Jay just said, they weaponized Starfield. But look what happened. Like, people are still talking about this acquisition. So you're weaponizing a game. It looks pretty. It does.
I also blame the fans, bro, because they've been weaponizing the acquisition of Activision.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah. I know, already know. Yeah, they've been
You don't
weaponizing,
need a
and I told True Woody this, and I know True Woody said they couldn't do it, but they can still use it as a reference to knowing and educating themselves on what the console war or the console industry is all about, and every fan of theirs know about the damage, the acquisition, and they're saying it online. They're the only fan base that's like, oh, I want you to acquire this person because it's gonna damage the other guy. They're literally admitting what Microsoft knows. Microsoft is doing this to get a leg up, and they're also doing this to damage PlayStation, so PlayStation can be weak enough so that they can get back on top. It's not rocket science, but their fans are telling them the whole fucking playbook. Every time they talk, they're telling them this. We know this. We're gonna do this. And like when you do that much, it becomes public knowledge, and it can be used. It can be used, and they're allowing that information to spread around for over a year now. Public knowledge now. From last year to this year, everybody knows the damage it will do if Microsoft owns the people that make Call of Duty. So I blame the fans as much as I blame. Look, I don't think, like I said, I don't think the whole showcase was the thing that got flagged down by the FTC. It was specifically the game from the last acquisition, and Starfield. Starfield. 45-minute live stream for their direct for Starfield, I think, and you cemented it's only on Xbox. Game Pass. It's only on Xbox. Game Pass. And it's like, you show the controllers for Xbox. You show the headset. You weaponize the game by acquiring the studio. Again, very, very cutthroat tactic. Again, PlayStation.
Publisher, by the way.
Publisher. PlayStation is doing let's say PlayStation doing a similar thing with Final Fantasy, right? However, PlayStation has over 20 years of history with Square Enix. What's Xbox history look like with Activision? Because if I'm not mistaken, Activision owns a character that started first on PlayStation. PlayStation's directly responsible. Crash and Spyro. Yep. So the thing is, it's a big difference.
Insomniac and Naughty Dog were the one who created those characters. The one who made those characters.
And again, they acquired them because they were growing with them. It's a big difference when you do stuff like that. Like if Sony wanted to acquire a Square right now, people would look over their relationship and say, "Okay, I understand. Y'all been dating for a long time. This makes sense." It don't make sense, bro, with Xbox and Activision. Yeah, it don't make sense. Insomniac. Sucker Punch, it
was a rush
House Marquee.
It was a rush buy.
Yeah, House Marquee have been working with PlayStation for 14 years. 14 years, from the PS3 all the way to PS5. It was a no-brainer that they were going to get acquired. And the same thing got happened with Arrowhead. We've been talking a lot about Helldivers 2.
Yeah.
They're picking up Arrowhead. Helldivers 2 does good numbers. They're picking them up.
What do you think of Helldivers 2?
It's fucking awesome, and I'm glad it's getting the respect. Because a lot of people glance over those type of games, and they really should. But Jay, I want to tell you something. If there was any merger that made sense for Microsoft, relationship-wise, it should be Electronic Arts, not Activision. That is my confusion of why they chose Activision.
Because
you shouldn't be confused because you claim to know all this stuff.
I'm gonna tell you why though, Spartan.
I know Call of Duty is big. I know that.
It's not even that Call of Duty is big. You want to know what you want to know what it is? It's because it was Sony's partner. It was Sony's partner. And you know what's funny? Sony was also developing a partnership with Bethesda, and guess what they did? They bought Bethesda.
Mm-hmm.
What
really sucks is how quick Microsoft did it, and it seemed like they had inside info because they had issued an acquisition, I think, before we knew publicly about it. And
yeah, they did.
I don't think a single one of the partnership games with Bethesda and PlayStation had even released, and may have not even been shown.
Ghostwire, because in 2020. And 2021, that's when we had Ghostwire Tokyo was shown, I believe, and it was good exclusive.
Was 2021 Deathloop?
I think so. Yeah, because I know that acquisition finished in 2021 because they also announced the Activision shit. And
yeah. So
yeah,
it was at the end of I believe it was at the end of 2021 that we had learned towards the end of 2021, and then it was in the beginning of the following year where they finalized it. It was very quick, very quick.
It was very fast.
And the reason why I think it was so quick, and this is why FTC and everybody else putting a stop to it, because nobody did the research. They didn't look at the ramifications. And that's why it was so quick. They was like, "Oh, it's gaming. We don't know shit about them. Let it go through." Then they started to educate themselves, and that's when FTC and CMA was like, "Oh no, not again. We fucked up the first time."
Yeah,
bro, that's what I'm saying. If Xbox fans are listen, I gotta go back and agree with my boy Spartan. You just said something about EA. I think it would have been better to get EA first and then try to go after Activision. Because you got to have a fight on your hands. Why? Because EA is teamed up with with UFC and NFL Madden. That's going to be a fight.
And they have Disney.
Oh, yeah, they do have Disney on.
Remember, you also would have had...
You talking about they used to have Disney? You talking about EA and Star Wars?
Yeah, like at the time, that would have been. Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah. At the time, that would have been. Yeah, it would have been a fight then, but I think it would have been a little easier because again,
they still have Star Wars. They could still do Star Wars. They still have Star Wars.
It's not exclusive anymore.
No, it's not exclusive anymore.
But to them,
yeah. So like, I'm gonna just say this, True Woody. They can still do it if Disney wants them to do it. Disney does not want them to do any of them. Yeah,
Trudy really got a W. Two W's just now. Like the man really said, they did it because it was Sony's partner. Because Sikimo was saying that shit.
For you talking about Bethesda?
Yeah, because I know Sony didn't say anything. They just asked one thing: will Elder Scrolls come to PlayStation? He said no. They moved on.
Okay, cool.
Bethesda doesn't really have a weapon against PlayStation, if you really think about it. Right now,
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna be really honest right now. And I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm just going to say some random shit that I'm thinking, and it may happen. Because I've done this shit before, and y'all might forget about it, and we ain't even got timestamp it. Y'all going to give me my flowers. What if Sony was like, okay, I see what you're doing with Starfield. We're going to make a deal with that person doing fucking Star Citizen and bring that game to fucking PlayStation first.
PlayStation? I can see that shit.
Bro.
I ain't going to say nothing else. Man. I'm not going to say nothing else. I'm not gonna fucking say anything else because if it's one fucking console on the market that can fucking do that, it's PlayStation 5. Because it's PlayStation 5.
I knew you was going with this. I knew you was going with it.
Hey, let them keep Starfield. It's cool, bro. Because again, this is not just for Star Citizen. It could be for any other big PC game. Your hands are busy with a PC developer. Yes, they're a publisher, but that's Bethesda, right? They do a lot of stuff. They were born on PC first. You're busy with them. You're busy with them. You might not be able to do some of this other stuff, and Sony can go make deals with these other people. And again,
they are.
with respect to Starfield, Hellblade isn't on that level. But Helldivers. Helldivers isn't on that level, but Helldivers does go to different planets, and now it's got it went from 1 to 100 now. You saw those visuals? You saw that? You saw that the shadows and all of that stuff, the weather effects, the rain, the snow, all of that. We'll go take a look at it, but let's go watch this shit again while we're talking. It's just like if Sony really wants, bro. Sony got games that we know they working on that they haven't showed us. What was funny is when I did deep research this week, I found out. Guess what I found out, Spartan? The developer behind Helldivers claimed that they revealed their game May 24th at the State of Play. Mm-hmm. They acknowledged that was a State of Play, not a showcase. They're the only person on file that has said that was not a showcase. It was a State of Play. And I've been saying it since the fucking beginning. They changed the name at the end.
What?
Yep, they changed that fucking name at the end. PlayStation made that adjustment towards the end when they were about to give the announcement, bro. And then they called it a fucking they called it a showcase. But Arrowhead, they called that shit a fucking state of play.
I remember we were going through that and we found out. I'm like, oh damn.
I was like, bro. So again, this is one of the reasons why I'm not critiquing. That's what I'm saying. It's boring to wait for information to come out, but it's so fucking useful.
Boy, what if that was already happening? What you have said.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. If let's say it wasn't, it's gonna happen now. Because you want to know why? You want to know why it's gonna? You want to know why it's gonna happen? Because Star Citizen devs are definitely looking at this shit as a threat.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks good too. So
it's like, hey, bro, you're muscling in on our galactic adventure, market share. I don't like that. Who do I team up with? Well, I can't team up with you because Microsoft literally just threw shots at us by making their own space game with Bethesda. So who do I partner up with? Well, we can't partner up with Nintendo. This game is going to fry that system. What about PlayStation?
You know why I say you could be correct, though? Because remember, with the VR shit, Sony had a lot of deals with a lot of the PC VRs. Like, they lend out their patents to help them create.
Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do all the time. Yeah.
And a lot of the shit with VR and the games coming to PSVR too, it's a lot of collaboration with things that's majority on PC. And mind you, Insomniac Games also made games for PC and the VR over there. So that's pretty good. But if they were to do a partnership to bring Star Citizen to PlayStation, if that shit was already happening, would you think it would be petty for them to announce that shit and be like, oh yeah, by the way, a random tweet like Star Citizen will launch on PlayStation 5 on this day, like it could be the day before Starfield or the same day.
But this is what's funny, bro. PlayStation, you know that game called, what is it called? Foam Wars? I don't know how big it's going to be, but it's only on PlayStation 4 and 5. It's not going to PC. Yes, for now. It's not going to PC. And then we got Tower of Fantasy. That's another games as a service. Then we got Helldivers 2, which is a games as a service. We know that, right? Yeah. Bro, people think that PlayStation's starting next year. They're starting this year. People just not paying attention, bro. They're not paying attention.
I'm gonna be honest. Those skins for when it comes to Helldivers, they gonna be fire.
Oh yeah, they definitely can add some PlayStation crossovers and that, and do some.
I think they are because Sony is pushing that game. Like,
oh, bro, it's House Marquee all over again. That game's gonna come out. It's gonna do numbers. They're gonna acquire them.
Think of this, Spartan. Right? Think of this for a second.
What's up?
They bought Bungie for their expertise in live service, right?
Yeah.
And if Bungie are the ones that are deciding which one of these are going to work, this game came through. Which basically means this game actually will make Sony some money.
Mm-hmm.
So
Bungie know how to do it, bro.
So let me get something straight, bro. Star Citizen and Starfield are basically like if you don't,
they're base exploration games.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. If you don't let people know that they're different games, they won't know.
Yeah, they will see the star and be like, "Oh, this is the same." Oh no!
Hold on. You can see people's feet.
Oh, Joe!
Game of the year.
This is game of the year for Jay.
This is game of the year.
This is game of the year for Jay.
He got look at that. Look at that. He got out of the bed and he showed his feet.
Look at this fucking game, though.
I know. I'm just saying. I know PlayStation. We've talked about this before. PlayStation can handle a shitload of PC games, and it looks good,
especially now.
And I like the outfits. This is giving me Callisto Protocol vibes, which I thought was a beautiful game.
That actually worries me about Starfield, though.
What?
I think it's gonna be a lack of diversity in armors you're gonna get because all you are is in a spacesuit.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that actually is gonna work.
What about my theory that maybe Star Citizen ends up, because remember, we know Star Citizen needs support. We know it needs money. there's no way for you to get support on console if you announce it as a multi-plat, because people are just like, it's boring, right? But if you announce that shit as, it's exclusive to one platform, and that platform is very popular, you could actually get those gamers to say, hey, let me go.
What game is this? Is this STARFIELD?
No, it was an
Oh,
advertisement.
I had for STARFIELD. No, I had to go out your thing and come back.
It's this advertisement for STARFIELD?
Wow.
Oh,
hey, man, Jay.
Can't make that up.
Jay, they're messing with you, Jay. Just show Aloy's knees and next, and he's done.
Aloy's neck said knees and neck. I got something for Aloy. I got a new development about Aloy that I found out from the photo mode community, and it's a very interesting thing about Aloy. Y'all not gonna want to miss that. It is not in our topics, but trust me, you could be like, "Oh, damn, Jay, you did a good job."
Wait a minute.
What's up?
Have Ubisoft made that open world Star Wars game, right?
Mm.
Oh, that looks good. Yes, Outlaws. Oh man,
better than StarField, and it says it's coming. Outlaws. It says it's coming next year.
You know what's funny?
How long they've been making that game?
You fly out of the planet, which is actually correcting what StarField
Well, see, that's wait. I'm going crazy right now. Now, what if the people that did Cyberpunk end up doing a space game?
I think that's where I was leading to, because I'm like, wait, everybody seems to be going to space. CD Projekt Red.
You know what though? The people who did Cyberpunk CD Projekt Red, they actually come almost out like they're following like Bethesda in a way.
That's what I was going with this.
But, bro, look at all these guns that they got, True Woody. Look at all these fucking guns they got.
Space seems to be the thing.
Yeah, space is definitely a thing because a lot of people in real life want to go to space.
I still got to grab with StarField though. I still got another grab with StarField though. There are no space aliens, bro. Like humanoid aliens.
Oh, they're just like
that's what saying.
No.
Wait up. Why don't they got that one on Elder Scrolls? They got different species.
That's exactly my point. They got alien. They got different species of humanoids in Skyrim, but they don't have that in this. Hell, they got freaking.
Do we think that this game could run on PlayStation? Because I know the PlayStation's capable of Star Citizen.
Which game?
Star Citizen? Oh yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot, and they could downgrade stuff, but I think even if they downgrade it, I think it's possible.
Honestly, because of their channel and their SSD, how they did it. Remember, this was used as a weapon by PC players.
Yeah.
PS4. I think now
with the PS5 they can use it.
With the PS5, like that.
Yeah, it would be PS5 exclusive.
It would have to be a PlayStation exclusive because
one thing.
It will be no way to put this on Xbox if you have to put it on the S.
I know Xbox
put it on Xbox anyways.
You know how no Xbox
now
this
they're
shit?
not.
Because Star Citizen was built with DirectX in mind, and it's easy to stream across different PCs, right? The Xbox is no different. So I know it can run on Xbox. I don't know if Sony added the fucking Vulkan tech to their API this time around like they did last gen. But Vulkan literally gets all of DirectX shit, legit features and all of that. So I'm not sure they did it. But do I think it can run on PlayStation? No. I know it can run on PlayStation 5. Streaming in. That's all you have to do. Stream in shit. Look at Ratchet & Clank. Look at No Man's Sky.
Oh, yeah.
On the PS5 now.
Yeah.
That shit takes advantage of the SSD without a patch.
I'm looking at the graphics. It's definitely doable. We've seen better.
Well, no, it's definitely doable. Yeah. Like, I'm just thinking, like, Death Stranding and streaming in the whole world.
Game,
nigga, when you have assets that's still streamed in.
You know what I'm loving, bro? You don't know what I love? That this game needs to be Game of the Year.
McDonald's? Oh.
Because look at that food. Just look at it.
Well,
they got sliced watermelon and different types of. Wow,
why I gotta show when a black person watching that?
Hey, I don't know, but look, man. You know I'm a big fan for food because it should be easy to make, but most developers don't do it. And when they take that little bit of development crew and they make sure that food looks good.
To make, bro. You have to render each polygon legit every frame. That shit is taxing, bro. So no, it's not easy to make in making a game.
Food, yeah.
The
Especially if
freeze.
it looks good.
Nah, the part in Uncharted 4, right? If you look at the frame rate things that VG Tech and them did back in the days, when he opens the fridge before he plays Crash Bandicoot, the frame rate dropped below 30. When he took out the sandwich and the bed, all that shit, that shit dropped right there. Food is just taxing on any type of system, even PC.
This would definitely be a 100 gigabyte game, but Starfield is 100 gigabyte, I think.
Now, I know PlayStation 5 can run Star Citizen, I know it can run Starfield. The problem is they have low screens in Starfield going through doors and shit. What happened to the velocity architecture? This is not no shade, it's no dig. I really would like to know.
Okay, I could tell you. The game obviously was in development before next gen consoles existed, and that's the only fucking defense I got.
No. I'm gonna tell.
Starfield's been in development since True Woody had a hairline.
I don't believe that fully.
I can give you another reason. I can give you another reason. It's still being run on the Creation Engine, which is old. It's 20 years old.
Yeah. There we go, True Woody.
Yep, that was
How is it that we had studios that were working on the handhelds made a fucking AAA
I'll tell you one thing, I've seen better clouds than fucking Horizon than Star Citizen. I'll tell you that. God.
Well, wait, Dre, wait. Just watch this right now. Because I know this exact thing you're doing, because a lot of people show this. This is a loading screen.
He going out. Oh, no loading screen out of atmosphere? Yeah.
That was a loading screen, right?
Yeah, he's leaving the atmosphere without a loading screen.
Do you know what's crazy? The campaign in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, when you blast off into outer space, there's no frame drops in that. You're not controlling it, but there's no frame drops.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. I don't know much about Star Citizen, but I don't think it's a full it's a storied RPG. Whereas a full story. Yeah, exactly.
Starfield has that a little more life in it. Honestly, like Star Citizen is exactly what it's called, legit. But it's not as full, because even Starfield, it had more shit in their first trailer from a year ago, but it still got like life in it compared to Star Citizen.
God damn. That's, you said Starfield is 125 gigabytes? That's a lot.
Yeah. For example,
125 gigabytes. I told you that about though, Jay.
Y'all remember the game Anthem, right?
Yeah.
You see how taxing that was on PCs and then the consoles of last gen? That shit had no content, no life. You were just battling the fucking robots. That shit was flopped. That's the vibe I got from Star Citizen at first. Like, it's a good idea, but it's not as life in it per se.
Oh yeah. So I mean, yeah. If this was your type of game, yeah. But it's not. I mean, it's a game that most people on PC, even back then and even right now, they don't play because it's definitely you know. You need a powerful PC, and most of these PC fans still don't have one. What I do know is that if they put this on a PS5, they'll be getting a consumer base that we'll have something to talk about. You know, Starfield right now not being on PlayStation, that's an L, even though it's not PlayStation's fault. But if they announce that this game is going over, or, and this is a big one, and I had talked about this already, Spartan, No Man's Sky 2. And you know it's gonna get a timed exclusive on PlayStation.
I believe it. Yeah. Honestly, I believe it because look what they did with that game. Like and that shit.
I wanted to go over to No Man's Sky while you talk real quick because I think I have a little bit of footage.
Niggas, I legit crucified that game. I bought it twice, PC
in
and
the beginning.
PS4. Yes, I had it before it came out on PS4, but PC was the day one, right? That shit crashed 6 times in 35 minutes. I'll never forget that shit. On PC and PlayStation, it was buggy as fuck. I got a refund for both, right? For both.
Yeah. True Woody.
Hello Games.
Take a look at the screen.
Who that? Sean Murray, I think.
Yeah,
right?
one thing I'll tell True Woody, he was right about that because when you go to different solar systems and you go to like the the galactic rest stop, there are different aliens there, and you have to learn their language so you can understand what they're talking about. You get a trophy for that too. Yeah.
Jay.
Yeah.
Look what them niggas did with No Man's Sky. That shit got crucified, even though I got sales. Hello Games was like, all right. Took a year, shut the fuck up, and was like, all right, we're back a year later. This is what's coming to it. People was like, yeah, but it flopped at first.
Gregory said, I don't believe in No Man's Sky 2. You know what? Don't use my shit against me, man. Don't use my shit against me. I feel like anything's possible. Like Spartan said, so many people are going into space. In the next 3 years, don't knock it, man. A lot of people gonna be like, hey, I'm making a space game.
Hold on, Jay. Hold on, though, Jay. Isn't Gorilla not Gorilla, but
Sony Santa Monica.
Cory Barlog supposed to be doing a sci-fi game. Isn't that what?
Yeah, that's the rumor.
Rumor is.
Yep, that's one of the rumors. You know, I feel like No Man's Sky, right, can keep what it's doing, right, but just increase the visual and detail because they already did it. That's one thing people need to understand. What Spartan's talking about is in the beginning, No Man's Sky.
All they need to do is give that actually a story, because they're doing exactly what Starfield is doing. Is give it a story, give it more visuals, and and they'll be all right.
I feel like, yeah, I agree. I mean, me personally, I like what they're doing right now with the visuals, especially the character models. There's a lot of detail in there that was never there. But, you know, if it is only on next gen and there's no compromises, then we are going to look at a situation where they can do more visuals. But from what you're looking at right now on the screen with the different type of armors and outfits, that right there is really, really impressive for where where No Man's Sky came from. Also, different territories have different types of aliens you get to talk to and learn stuff from. The upgrade was amazing. They did such a great job.
So you have to talk to them to learn their language. That's cool.
Yeah. You'll ask certain questions about certain things, and you'll learn a word or a syllable depending on what the question is. You want, like, hey, I want to learn about something related to ship sailing, or I want to learn something about related to conversations, and you'll learn one word. So you keep collecting those words so you can form complete sentences when you're talking to them. You can understand what they're saying. You got ranks and shit. Like I got an S rank for my character, you know, stuff like that. Like it's dope, man. It's they really did good. You got jetpacks.
I thought you colored your armor red and black. That's isn't that your colors?
That is red and black.
That's orange.
That's red. I'm gonna go back to the image. You go look. You'll see it's on red. Orange is beside it.
I'm talking about the armor itself. It just, maybe it's just a screen.
Maybe it's the screen. It's a lighter red. It's not like the red that you're seeing right now. No, it's definitely red. Yeah, I wouldn't do orange. unless they were forcing me to do orange. Even my ship is red and black.
Okay.
Yeah, my ship is red and black. Like the game is dope because I now have a tanker up in space. Yeah, I got a tanker up in space that I can put a couple of my ships in. So I got more than one ship now. And I put 2 ships in my tanker. And I wasn't on, like when I went back there, I wasn't on there for a while. I was on there for a couple of days, but I got a lot done. As you can see, my inside the tanker, you have your own room and you have your own fucking computer in your room, so you can get shit done. It's again what they were able to do.
The thing is, I could never get around the curve of this.
I know.
I've tried,
and I hope that Starfield doesn't have any type of curve like that. If it is story driven, it won't. But this has a story, but it's not story driven. You know, it's for people that like that exploration and harvesting and stuff like that and building.
And I want that shit. I love the exploration and harvesting shit.
Yeah.
But I wish I could. I wish, like, literally wish that I can actually, get over the hump of this shit. But
This shit
we'll
was
see.
so fucking dope, bro.
I still own the game because I bought it. I bought it digitally. So.
Because I remember when they revamped it. When they revamped the game, me and my brother had got online. We took some pictures and shit. Here's another person.
Wait, your brother still games?
One of my brothers was gaming at the time, but he no longer games. He got 2 kids and stuff. But he, I think he gets on there every now and then. But this was another person I had met online. Nick. I think it was Nick. I don't know if it was our Nick, but his name was Nick. And basically,
you said
like, huh?
You said the game has character creation, but I've never seen any character creation in this game.
You got character creation. You won't be able to create your face, but you'll be able to customize your armor, your outfits and stuff.
Okay.
Gloves, boots.
That's what you mean then.
Belts,
okay.
Yeah, jetpacks, capes, all of that stuff. Your chest armor, because you have a kind of a reactor on your chest. So this was somebody else I met online right here, and this was like an online image I met. So again, for what they did, it's 18 times, like 3,000 times better than what they
completely rehauled the game. So
yeah, they definitely did.
One thing. That's one thing I do respect from what they did.
Because most devs are gonna leave their game to die. They're like, "Oh, it's bad. Okay, it's gonna stay bad."
It failed. Fuck it, we lied. We got the money, so it's all good. We, let's move on.
And that's why this game got so much respect.
They fixed the game and they brought it back to life, bro. I respect that 100%.
Yeah, because people put it to the test. That's why Bethesda has to be careful with what they say. People put it to the test, and the test was. Remember the devs?
I'm gonna be honest. Bethesda don't have to do shit because their fan base is loyal to a T. I'm telling that from experience.
That's illegal.
I know a lot of Bethesda fans, bro. I know how loyal they are. I see, bro. I've even seen videos of them since the new Bethesda. They said it was an upgrade, even though there was some stuff that was downgraded.
I got that video if you want to take a look. There was a comparison video that came out like 2 days ago. I do want to take a look at that. So we can definitely take a look at that. But right here, this was another alien. Like they got like sometimes they're like aliens and sometimes there's a sector controlled by like android type aliens. And this motherfucker, he has normal armor on like me, but actually his armor is better than mine. I kind of wish I had armor like that, but this motherfucker.
It's maybe my eyes, but his armor looks slimmer than.
Slimmer?
Or it's just me. Yeah.
It is slimmer around the arms because of the type of armor that he has. He doesn't have the exact type that I have. So, like I said, it's a lot of different outfits. They don't have any face character creation, but some of the outfits are related to a different species. So you couldn't change your species.
The second one, they would have face character creation.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it, man. Hopefully they made enough money to get a big upgrade, but
I hope they allow Sony to help them, bro. Hello Games has talent. I can see that.
No, definitely. Oh, definitely, bro. Like I think that if Microsoft could do this thing with, hey, we got Starfield, you don't got shit, I wouldn't poke the bear. That's all I'm gonna say. If it was me, okay, you got Starfield, but I know they're gonna poke the bear. They can't help but poke the bear because they haven't had anything this big, and that's not what you want to do. Where Sony contracts with Star Citizen or Hello Games to make No Man's Sky 2 exclusive to PlayStation and PC. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, bro. I think they did a great job for here. 60 frames, VR, first person, third person. You could play the game. At the beginning when No Man's Sky first came out, you couldn't see your character. It was first person.
It was first person only.
Yeah, and then when people try to put the developer said you would never meet somebody even if you found their solar system, and people started going and trying to find somebody's solar system. And when they was one test where somebody was standing in the same exact spot as another person and they couldn't see him, that's when everybody called them out on their bullshit. And the lies started to unravel, and people were bored with it, and they didn't like this, and it went down, and then it came back, and it's like a Final Fantasy 14 story. It's like bad reception, got the feedback, fixed everything.
Yeah, and again, as you mentioned that Final Fantasy 14 had that same issue. They fucked up in the beginning, and guess what? They buckled down, they fixed the game, and brought it back to life.
Exactly.
Same thing what No Man's Sky did.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think anybody would want Hello Games to work with PlayStation on the next one, and then Sony has them using Unreal Engine, or they have them using the Decima engine. I feel like I like the Xbox is getting a W with Starfield. Calm down, because if you piss Sony off, they're gonna go make some fucking moves. That's all I'm gonna say. They're gonna make some moves. You know, we're back here watching Star Citizen. All these games are very similar. They have different art styles, different graphics and stuff. Star Citizen giving me more of a Mass Effect vibe, probably because of his outfit. It has some good detail, but it's running on a PC. And if they could optimize this, or they wanted to optimize this for consoles, then they could definitely get this on PlayStation 5. I think PlayStation 5 is the only system.
Why are people faking like they like No Man's Sky now? Verge. No,
I was the first adopter. You can look at my trophies. There was never a fakeness about that ever. My only problem with No Man's Sky is that the world is too vast, and I'm stuck. I have a glitch where I can't progress.
I just couldn't get into it. Verge. Yeah. So I don't know what you're talking about. So
yeah. As far as me, I got this glitch where I can't progress in the story. Sadly, I'm stuck in a solar system. I'm supposed to go to another solar system to trigger a story.
He said no, you Jay. No, you Jay. I don't know what that means.
You would have to go look at my trophies and see how much time I needed to spend in order to get the gold trophies that I got in this game. There's no fakeness. It's a game I'm stuck. I can't progress in the story. I would have been on this shit almost a lot.
Oh, he said not. Oh, he meant not you, not you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm stuck. Like I've already told people, I was like, there's a part in the story they want me to go to get this distress beacon. I'm supposed to go to a solar system and then save this other tanker from getting attacked. And I can't find the solar system. I don't even know where I'm at in the fucking galaxy. So I mean that thing right there is a little tricky.
Y'all be mean, bro. Booty field.
I feel like if you're watching somebody play Starfield on PC or Xbox Series X, it'll be an interesting experience. But if the majority of Xbox fans truly have the weaker system, I don't know what to say about that.
I believe it's the Xbox Series S that's causing all the problems. And
that's why I said if they have the majority of fans have the weaker one, they're going to be playing Starfield on a weaker one, and they may not really enjoy their experience. You know,
Starfield is at least a real game. Hey,
who said that?
Gregory. Gregory, I'm already there, bro. I'm already right there.
Look, it's a real game, and I hope everybody enjoys it. But it is gonna spark a lot of competition, and I am here for it. We can't say that No Man's Sky didn't exist before it. We have to acknowledge the existence. Whether you say it's a real game or not, you have to acknowledge the existence, and it was somewhat of a blueprint.
He says 1440p and 4K is not much of a difference. Yes, but it's not even 1440p.
Bro, we literally just gave you the resolution, Gregory. It's in the title. Like,
but at the end of the day, it still looks good. It still looks good for the weird resolution that they gave it. Like it looks good, and I still like it at the end of the day. So
Gregory, don't make me embarrass you, man. I will go to Digital Foundry and search No Man's Sky.
But it's too weak for no for no reason. Oh yeah. And the fact that they actually made a new S with more memory, bro. What the fuck are they doing, bro?
Hey, True Woody. I want you to watch the foot test, if you don't mind.
Bro, Mike Johnson, bro. Why would you say that?
True Woody is going to be streaming Starfield on this channel day one. Who? What? Not on this channel. What the fuck? Who said that? Why did I say this channel?
I don't know why he said this channel. He probably meant my channel, but
hey, True Woody, go look at the screen right now. Make sure your video's up to date. This is the video. Now I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it. I have the materials to do it, but I would have to make it. And so basically, hold on, man. Let me go. This right here, bro. I gotta show you. I was so jealous of everybody because I'm stuck in a story. I can't create.
I didn't mean NMSJ. What the hell does that mean?
I don't know what that means. Oh, that's No Man's Sky.
Oh, No Man's Sky. Okay.
Oh, he said he wasn't talking about what game you talking about? Starfield? I mean Star Citizen? I think you talking about Star Citizen. Star Citizen has a story, but it's in some sort of beta thing. So I don't know if they're doing. I don't even know what they're doing on Starfield. Let's be honest. I was just so happy when they added like trucks and
they're
shit.
searching for some relic or some shit that's in space. I don't know. Honestly, I don't. I can't give you a direct answer. It's just something to do with constellation, and they're searching for some shit.
Oh, okay. Well, this is what I was showing you. When you see the vehicles on screen, let me know, True Woody. But
yeah, I see it. I see it.
This was what I was saying. Like
they have like a Mako. That looks like a Mako ship.
Yeah.
Like
they added so much. Like these updates are real. These are not like performance update here and there. Nah, these are like real updates. You can make and craft all these vehicles. You know, and you can have, like I said, what you see in Starfield, obviously what you gotta get on here, but they were doing some wild shit on this game, bro. They were truly doing some wild shit. And you know what I'm gonna tell you that people don't talk about? You don't have to keep your ship. Once you go to the space station, there's other people with ships, and if you have the money, you can buy their ship off of them.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
wow.
Because when you go to the space station, there's different like space pads, and other people from outer space and the computer will come in there, and you may see a fucking cool ass ship that you really want. If you got the money, you can trade for it. Because some ships have more storage space, some ships have better weapons, some ships have better thrusters, you know. Bro, they were on their shit, bro. It's weird because I don't see a Digital Foundry PS5 analysis for No Man's Sky.
Did they even do a comparison?
They did one for Switch 8 months ago, but they didn't do. No, they didn't do a next gen one, and that's stupid because it was running 4K 60 on PS5.
That's stupid.
And they didn't even do a VR.
See, this is why I don't like Digital Foundry sometimes, bro. They just skip so much shit, bro. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, No Man's Sky was on their shit, bro. You got to give them credit because the amount of updates that they did, it was fucking crazy. And then look at this VR update, bro. Look at the attention to detail they got on this bitch, bro.
Oh, trust me.
I'm still trying to see if I can find that it's like an X-Wing from Star Wars. It's on this game. It's on No Man's Sky. You just have to find it. I don't know where it's at, man. I've been trying to find it. It seems like they had showed it off in this PlayStation VR 2 update. Oh my god, they do got robots. Look at that, True Woody.
I see it.
Fucking, I'm telling you, bro. Don't let them make part 2.
No, if they make part 2, this part 2 is gonna have a story, have a real character creation.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit up here and say they don't have a story. I just haven't played much of it because, you know, I played it so early. When they revamped it, they added an intriguing story, but it's baseline, right? It's not like super crazy like battle, like the Bethesda titles. But it's definitely a story ever since they revamped it.
I'm not expecting it to be like Bethesda. I'm not expecting.
Yeah, they got a story. I can't tell you much about it because I got stuck. Because I had got my I think what it was is that I got my refund and I brought the game back. Then I booted up my original save and then I transferred my PS4 save to my PS5. Somewhere along the way, it fucking corrupted my in-game data and I'm stuck. Like I can't finish the mission, which I need to finish to progress in the story. So it's weird, but they did their thing. They definitely did their thing with Starfield, with No Man's Sky. They They brought it back from the dead, and that's what I hope every developer has. Like they have that type of passion about their own game that they know it fucked up, and they're gonna do their best to fix it. Xbox versus Japan versus FTC. That's an easy one. So I also think, True Witty, part of the FTC catching them is that they made that contract with Bethesda, not Bethesda, with Atlas and Sega, and they basically made it look like they were taking a game away from the Japanese game fans. I'm telling you, man, people report shit all the time, even if we don't know it, you know. So I feel like it was a really stupid decision for them to play with PlayStation gamers. Because they we already had that class action lawsuit and stuff like that. Damn, I remember this game. Somebody in the chat on a Sunday show, I'll never forget it. They had told me, "Hey Jay, what do you think about Arc Riders?" And I was like, "Bro, I don't know about Arc Riders. We don't have any data." So Arc Riders is supposed to have some sort of a demo or beta. So it's like a beta or alpha. So IGN is hyping up Cyberpunk a lot.
Yeah, because of the new DLC.
Yeah. So this is Arc Raiders. Now I still don't know what it's about, but I think it's a cooperative experience, and it may be on the level of what's that game called that we were talking about? Helldivers? But it's in space. Give me a little bit of Star Wars vibes. Alpha. It's an alpha. You gotta look out for the machines and kill the robots as the crew, I guess. Looks interesting. I'm seeing a little gameplay here. It doesn't look bad. Oh, you got snipers and shit? You got bad guys? Okay, not bad, not bad. It's giving me like Star Wars meets Destiny vibe. I'm so happy they finally showed gameplay, man. So happy. So it seems like it's gonna be first on PC type of situation. I hope they do good, man. I heard about this game for a while now, a few years. So hopefully whenever it comes to consoles, it'll do good, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. That's wild. So yeah, about the I feel I'm gonna put up another screen. I feel like Microsoft really shot themselves. I think they talked too much. I think they had a great showcase, but I feel like for who was listening, they talked a little bit too much. You let your competitors know what you're doing. You let the investigators know what you were doing. The FTC, the CMA.
You're right about that. They talk too much.
Yeah, they definitely talked too much. Now, one thing that the CMA accused you of doing, taking games away from competition, you pretended like you did that with Sega and Atlas games. That was not something nice. I can't tell you how many Japanese gamers on PlayStation were raising hell, not knowing if those two games were going to PlayStation. So they really fucked up on that element. I still think they gotta had a great showcase, but what was, again, True Witty, I know this is a stupid rhetorical question, but what do you think that, like, again, and making an embargo on an announcement is pretty pathetic. I can understand an embargo on a review or timed exclusivity contracts, but you made an embargo on an announcement of a game that was going to be on other platforms just to trick people into believing that you had the exclusive rights for the game.
That was the idea.
Like I said, man,
that was their idea.
They had their showcase at 1 p.m. Eastern time. By around the same fucking time the following day, FTC had put out their articles of, cancel, like blocking,
Oh, the Flash is back on Fortnite.
You on Fortnite?
And Batman.
Must be DC Comics. Oh, yeah, that makes sense because isn't the Flash movie? Did the Flash movie come out this Friday?
I'm not sure. Yeah, Catwoman's back, Batman's back, Beast Boy's back,
When does the Flash movie come out? I think it came out this week. I think it came out Friday.
Yeah, Wonder Woman's back. Yeah, they brought a lot of DC stuff back.
Yeah, the movie came out. Yeah, that's what it was. The movie came out.
How come that just blew up everyone's head?
Fucking forgot. Lorenzo Carlson. No, that's Mary Wilcox. She said, not a true one, but it can be played on current gen consoles at 4K 60. I don't think the Division even has a next gen upgrade. Oh yeah. No, it doesn't. Critics say that. I think it's gonna be a solid movie. I'm gonna watch it when it goes digital because it seems like a lot of people are trashing it. So the trashier it is, the easier it is to go digital. So it is what it is. Oh man, I'm seeing
the more they trash it, the more the media trashes it, more I like it because I know they're full of shit anyway.
Oh yeah. So look at this right here. The Spider-Man 2 pre-orders, right, are open on PlayStation. And that's a must-see, right? So that's the first thing you see when you go to a PlayStation store. And right beside it is Final Fantasy 16 demo. I would love to agree with people that PlayStation doesn't have anything this year. But I'm sorry. I'm never going to fucking admit to that. We don't know what's going on next year, but I know what's going on this year. And we have a good amount of games coming our way. So y'all can kick rocks on that one, bro. Like, that's just wild, man. We got the demo for Final Fantasy 16 last week. We're getting a game this week. Spider-Man is coming out when it comes out. The phone game is coming out. I forgot when it's coming out, but it seems to be getting ready to launch. Towers of Fantasy, it goes up for pre-order next week. God damn, that goes up for pre-order next week as well. Like, I know you start to see the pile. You wait a little bit, you see the pile of what PlayStation is doing. And now the Xbox gave their answer, Truity. And they showed their hand, all their cards on the table. PlayStation has the opportune, chance to reverse everything. It's interesting. Very, very interesting. I did want to see what's going on with that Fortnite. Demos have really been doing good. I don't care about Ghost Trick, but Liza P and Final Fantasy 16 demo were really, really good. And they had the Monster Menu game that was also pretty good. Street Fighter 6 had a demo. That's right. That was good too. Goodness, man. The age of demos are definitely coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely coming back. It's really good to see that. That's cool. I watch it for myself. I've heard a lot of people tell me how bad certain games are, and I went out and played it, and they were one of my favorite games. So I'm not gonna stop anybody from saying anything's trash. When I see it, when I experience it, I make the decision myself. Just like I said, right now I'm worrying about putting down payments on these games, getting that out the way, and paying my bills. And then I'll do the luxury, see the movie. And if I'm too fucking late, I'll see it digital. So I think I'll be good watching it digital. Because I think by sometime next month, that should be digital like Spider-Man. I might have a double feature on my hand. Let me see. Yeah, but you know what's funny, bro? Flash isn't doing well, and Transformers. Transformers did not do good. Like, Spider-Man's second week did 55 million. And Transformers' first week did 60 million. Transformers in their first week only did 5 million more than Spider-Man did in the second week. So, and that was only in the United States. So I don't know, man. I think people are a little bit more comfortable watching movies at home, you know, or maybe just movies aren't good anymore. I don't know. You already know the deal with me. I would have seen a lot of these movies, but they closed out my movie theaters in my area. So it's letting you know that movies not doing good can have a negative impact on the places we go to see movies. Other than that, they just bring them out digital. But you know, let's be real, bro. If you do that shit digital, you know that shit getting pirated. So they don't want to do that no more. They lost a lot of money doing that shit during the pandemic. So it was like, never again, bro. Devontae, you say, I still haven't played Liza P demo. I'll check it out tonight. Yeah, if you like Bloodborne, if you like Dark Souls, that's your demo. If you don't like those games, you possibly should not play it because it's going to have that type of feel. The farther you get into the demo, the enemies are more aggressive. I just want to see what True Woody talking about this DC store on Fortnite. Call True Woody the Fortnite King. Plays Fortnite all day, even in his sleep.
Get out of here.
They really want me to buy stuff. No, I'm not buying none of that shit. Thank you. Okay, yeah, they got the Batmans. I already got the Flash. I'm good on that. I brought that Flash a while ago. I'm really surprised they didn't put the new Flash in there. I figured they were gonna do this though. I was like, oh, they're just gonna, like, they already had a lot of DC characters and shit, like the original Catwoman and shit. Let me see what they got. They got Bloodsport. Bro, they had Wonder Woman on here? I think I remember they had Wonder Woman. I didn't remember she had fucking wings, though. Oh, I like they got the classic Wonder Woman cape. They almost gave Wonder Woman a shape, but maybe it's because of the way she's, like, it's probably...
It's where she's positioned.
Yeah, it's the way she's positioned. Yeah, kind of fucked that up. Interesting. Character model looks good. I mean, anything looks good in fucking 4K 60, man. Like, y'all be wondering, why does Jay keep going back to Fortnite? That shit's in 60, man. Hey, it is 60 frames. Hey, here's that summertime shit I told you about, True Woody. They got a dude that looked like he has the body shape of The Rock with tattoos on. No shirt.
Yep.
You saw him? No shirt.
Yeah.
Only shorts and flip-flops. Females... Let me see what the Boardwalk Ruby. She has kind of like a top on, a sports bra top, and sports shorts, and then a shawl over top of it. I know swimsuits don't look like that for females, bro. They still be doing this shit. They're like, yeah, we don't want the females to be shown. Yeah, don't want that. We don't want that to be shown. That's not what we want. I forgot it was their little summer thing. I don't really like their summer thing. Nah, but they definitely not putting none of these females in any like bikini or bathing suit.
Bro, why is all these male characters so freaking nigga? They're bigger than big, nigga. The fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. They just started doing that. You know what's funny though? They give different shapes to the guys, but they don't give different shapes to the females. Most of the females,
it's only one size for female.
Yeah, one size for female. All the guys, a lot of the guys have different shapes and stuff. Yeah, it's weird. Why does dude look like A-Train? Oh, he got different outfits. Oh, different colors for his outfit. Oh, it's one of those guys. Ah, wow. If he didn't have that part in his hair, that'd be nice. Lots of different colors. How many colors do they got? Oh, they got a lot of colors. Shit. They got all... Wow, that's squad origin styles from every season and season 1. Oh, okay, so you get different colors. Okay. That's a pretty nice one. That one's hiding all the way down there. These are hiding down there too. They, like I said, they won't let you customize your character, but they have put character from your representation down there. So I guess it's better than nothing. But that's just how they have this store, man. I don't agree with it. I really think you should create your character. Oh, what is this? They got this character that looks like Tarzan. He's a white muscular man with veins popping out of his fucking arms, and he doesn't have a shirt on, True Woody. So, you know.
Not surprised.
I'm not surprised either. It's a double standard. It's definitely a fucking double standard, bro. That's a double standard because they have Jungle Scout. She's fully clothed. They was like, we're not going for that.
They got Deathstroke.
Oh, they do got Deathstroke. I did see him up there. Yeah, he's beside Wonder Woman.
Deathstroke actually he fits this type of game because he uses guns.
Yeah, with the guns and shit. Yeah, I like how his swords. Yeah, I like how Deathstroke's swords fit his back. Actually, yeah, Deathstroke looks amazing, bro. He looks really good. Bro, he looks good. I like this version.
I'll definitely use Deathstroke sword. He's the only one I'll put a backpack on. Because it all fits him.
True Woody with the $50,000 super chat. What's going on? Woo!
Everything's peaches and rainbows.
You know this is the only game where you can do PlayStation.
Not the rainbow we hate.
Well, I don't hate anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't hate the rainbow color slip? Okay, Jay,
what you talking about? We're gonna talk about it off air. We can't talk about it right now. I don't hate anything. I'm not getting into that fucking trouble. Verge, what you send me, bro? What you send me, Verge? If you send me a PSN card, that'll be good. Don't send me no money, man. I'll put that shit to work. But yeah, I was talking about Deathstroke. Yeah, I like this Deathstroke. This is a good Deathstroke. He got a shotgun rounds on his chest. This is what he's supposed to look. He got the little. I don't know why they used to do that. They always used to do the little feather scales or whatever. Captain America did that, and I was always waiting for them to put that design on the MCU version, and all the way at the end, they did it. Okay, Verge, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna put that on there. Thanks, man. His glider's good. Bro, they did really good. Like, that's one of the things I like. Like, I do like what they're doing with, like, their characters. They do pretty damn good when they add the characters. What I liked about Beast Boy was that Beast
transforms.
No. He has a controller, a game controller on the back of a pizza box. And I think it's Xbox, but it has two like thumbsticks next to each other. So it's basically PlayStation.
Yeah.
So, but it looks, I like that. You know, I love video games inside of video games. So I thought that was pretty dope. Again, all of them, like when they brought them back, the 60 frames is apparent. The global illumination is right there. The shadows, all of it, and that's what really brings me back, seeing how good this stuff looks in the 4K 60. That's awesome, man. Harley Quinn should have a shape because we know in the comic book she has a shape. She's pretty fucking thin. She looks basically like a cosplayer. So, really, really sad what they did. Then they added the one that you already know looked like a cosplayer. Then they added the Batman who laughs, the evil Batman. And then they had Armored Batman. Then they had Batman Zero. Where's the normal Batman? They don't have the normal Batman?
No.
What? They got all these Batman, but they don't got the normal Batman? Wow, that's pretty fucking sad. That's pretty sad. This one looks cool, though. Fucking Batman. You up there smiling and shit. Batman doesn't fucking smile.
Batman's always pissed off.
Goodness, Batman, you don't smile, man. What the fuck?
Batman's always pissed off because he's ready to beat him something.
It's better than nothing. You don't get better. You ain't gonna get better than this, bro. But yeah, that's the only game where you can do DC versus Marvel. Because you got a lot of Marvel characters in this game. You got a lot of DC characters in this game.
True.
I don't know, man. I don't know when I'm gonna get on Fortnite again.
That's the only time when they converse.
Yeah, I like this Wu-Tang clan that I got because they had the red and black. That shit was dope. 85 colors, but I'll only care about 3. What? We're getting the fuck out of here. I still what's on my docket for games tonight? I think it's Street Fighter 6 story, and then maybe messing around on either Gran Turismo 7 or Dragon Quest 11, because I saw somebody playing Dragon Quest 11, and the only reason why I haven't played it, if anybody wanted to know, is that I want to play the updated version. The updated version doesn't allow you to carry over your content. So even though it's 4K 60 or 60 or something like that, you have to start everything over. And I'm really, like, again, man, I'm really pissed off from the Japanese developers that don't have save progression, because it makes it very difficult for people like me. Like, I had got very far in this game. I had got so fucking far, and I got to get far again because, you know, you fucking deleted all my fucking save data. So it sucks, bro. It's a great game, man. It looks awesome in 4K 60, man. I think it's 4K 60. I gotta go get that checked out, man. Let me go see what that is. Cause that shit looks fucking good, man. Anything at 60 looks great. What is the resolution for Dragon Quest 11 PS4 Pro? You said, Lorenzo, you said at least Dragon Quest 12 is using Unreal Engine 5. True. Listen to this, Truity. Dragon Quest 11S is running at 1350p at a locked 60 frames per second. Is that acceptable? It's closer to fucking 1440p.
Wait, what did he say? It's what?
It's 1350p at a locked 60 frames per second on a PS5.
Well, at least it's 60 frames, right?
Yep.
After 60 frames.
So this is a PS4 game, but if you run it on PS5, that's the resolution and that's the frame rate. And that's probably why I had saw pop last time I played it.
Come on.
That's a really good pop. That's not bad at all. Let me go see if I see that pop again. Loading screen fast as shit. Loading screen is fast as fuck. Yeah, I saw this shit on Plus. Oh, there, look at that pop. Look at that pop, bro. Look at that pop. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, bro. And you go from inside a building to outside. Look at that. The towns were great. The water was even better. The fact that they had food and you could zoom into the food was even good. My fucking computer is not. My computer is not holding. Like, it's holding. It's just I'm running at 60, and then I go look back on the computer. It's not running this shit at 60, bro. This shit can't handle what I'm doing. Oh my god, let me stop. It can't handle it. And I know it's weird because it's a different resolution, but I really like that they put good food in here. And now that it's running at 1350p at a locked 60 frames, if you run this PS4 game on your PS5, it's really gonna be fucking awesome, man. Look at that. Oh my god. Hey, somebody cooking over there. What are you cooking? Hot dogs? Y'all know that I love food. More than anything, I love cooking. And I fucks with that so hard. That right there is what it's all about. Just the little things. If I had the time, I'd come back to this game. I think that after Final Fantasy 16, I may, it'll be in the summertime. Maybe I play this game and stuff like that. They had like an edge of a light black outline cell shading, but it was acceptable and the graphics still looked great. Attention to detail was still there. The grass looked great. You run this shit on your PS5, you're gonna see a pop with that 60 frames. It's gonna be a solid 60. Oh, you could also jump on this game. That's right. I love the first town. This first town was really good. He was older. She was still there with you and stuff. It was pretty mature. It's not an M-rated game, but it's definitely pretty mature. Oh, he's busting the fucking pots. Oh shit. Okay. Didn't know you could do that. I just like how you could go into people's houses and they're up there eating and stuff. I forgot how you how do you do this? Reposition, camera settings.
I forgot to do something since I got my PS5 back. God damn it. So I don't wonder why I can't find my freaking stuff. I can't find my goddamn.
Yeah, I know I'm trying to look at the food, but I can't fucking do it. You're trying to find your food in a video game? It's impossible.
Illegal.
How did you... I remember... Okay, this is how you did photo mode. But wasn't it a way to look in first person?
Oh.
Huh. I thought there was a way to look in first person. System settings. Camera controls. Display breadth. Freeform fighting. Yeah. I like freeform fighting. Classic camera. God damn, they did fucking good. What the fuck? Bro, I'm telling you, bro. If a game can do 1440p 60 or this 350 right here for this type of art style, I'll take it. I'll take it, bro. I will take it. I would fucking take it, bro. I would fucking take it, bro. Look, if Sony got anything to say about it, there's no way that they're gonna lock fucking or they're gonna make fucking Dragon Quest, the next Dragon Quest multiplat, because it's no way. Do we even know how much this shit sold? I'm about to go look that shit up, bro. How many copies did Dragon Quest 11 sell? How many copies did Dragon Quest 11 S sell? Dragon Quest 11 sales. 6 million copies. I feel like that's very low. They did some really great things with this, and it was definitely, it was like, it wasn't completely open world, but it was definitely up there with what they were doing with open world. Very super wide linear. Also, they had a beautiful day and night cycle. Ah, shit. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here before I forget about this podcast. Then I close this shit out. You got horses on here, so you don't gotta walk around everywhere. You still have to either save. You can save at a church, or you could save at one of them golden statues. So you're kind of good on that. But they really did everything.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest though, Jay. They need to get out of the saving at a certain save point thing. They need to allow you to save anywhere.
I agree. But it's hard to break their habit. I want them to do the right thing, but they don't want to do the right thing. So, you know, maybe eventually they'll do the right thing, but it's just sad because I'm going to have to put so much time back into this game. I already put a lot of time into the first game and no save transfer. Can you transfer your save between Dragon Quest 11 and Dragon Quest 11S? Definitive Edition comes to another platform. Players will not be able to upgrade or transfer save data from the standard editions of those platforms. So no. Developers, they gotta fix your shit, bro. They got some good food cooking. Somebody cooking some burgers. So I'm gonna make sure I eat one of them motherfuckers. Everybody, I hope you guys have a great Father's Day, remaining of the Father's Day. We're getting up out of here in 7 minutes. True Witty, you have any other last minute topics? I'm gonna go read the chat and see if there's any last minute topics we didn't cover. As far as the CMA thing, my only last words on that is that Xbox should have been a little calm when they were talking about their plans for the future. I knew what they were gonna do with the Starfield Direct, and they had to do it, but again, you pretty much let people know you're not weak. That, I think that was the overall message. So you telling CMA,
I don't think there's anything else to really talk about, but they really all I can say against that Microsoft thing is that they showed that for 2024 they have no reason to worry.
Mm-hmm.
Because and on top of that, they didn't even show all their studios, bro. That's just telling.
Yeah, we all know it was bullshit.
Exactly. You know, you can compete. You just don't want to. You want to own everything, so you don't have to fight.
Exactly.
You don't have to do work.
Yeah, they can compete. As simple as that. They can definitely compete.
Especially knowing that they're giving all their games away. Of course, they can compete. Especially when niggas are cheap these days.
Goodness. Yeah, people are cheap, especially Xbox fans. Oh, boy. Okay, Mary Wilcox, I hope you have a great Sunday. I hope you guys got some good stuff to watch. I found one new anime. I'm going to put the name up real quick. I haven't got to watch it because I've been busy doing all this other stuff. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Monday. I'm supposed to be doing like a video or something. I talked to Somatic. So it's been about 4 years. Other than that, it would be 8, 9, and 10 years since I've done The Truth Hurts. I'm bringing it back with its own official titles and stuff. So I would appreciate the support. There is a project I am working on. It's a very small scale project. It's and I've never done it before. Posting a video from my PlayStation 5 to my YouTube channel, and it will be in 4K 60. What I'm gonna need everybody to do is watch the video. I'm gonna have that out this week, and I'll make sure I give you guys an announcement when it comes out. Watch the video and let me know what the quality is, and does it look better or worse than other individual videos I posted from the laptop. So, you know, Somatic has let me know if I take out the Elgato and I capture in 4K 60 with HDR, the PS5 keeps that video in 4K 60 as well as HDR. I go to the editor, and then I can actually post that video in 4K with HDR at 60 frames per second from the PlayStation 5, which is, you guys just don't understand how crazy that shit is. Truity, do you know about this?
Yeah.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you getting an L.
How?
Because you didn't tell me.
The fuck? You make more videos than I do. How the fuck
I make videos on the computer though. You know, there's a difference. Bro. So, look, man, sometimes we take L's we don't want to take sometimes, and today's your day.
No, fuck that. You taking L, nigga.
Yeah,
You're a YouTuber, bro.
Don't
nigga.
really know sometimes how to take L's. Some people, and then, you know, today's his day.
Nigga, you're a YouTuber. You should know all this shit, nigga. You taking L, bro. You are a YouTuber. You are the one that are making videos. If you do not know this shit, how the fuck are you supposed to make videos? Nah, Jay, you
I know how to
deserve that.
I know how to make videos. I just didn't know it captured in HDR, and I didn't know that YouTube. I didn't know YouTube posted in HDR. So you're the one. Just take this.
You're the
L,
one that takes an L. You're the one that takes an L because you're the YouTuber. I believe
that you can handle the L.
You are the YouTuber with this much subscribers, and you did not know that.
I want you to know that I believe in you.
I didn't think I needed to tell you though, because nigga, you're
deep down that you understand the power of an L.
Jay, take an L. Jay, take an L.
I think that it is your responsibility.
Jay, take an L. Take an L, Jay, and leave it and move on, Jay. Take an L. You did not know.
It's your responsibility as the assistant president.
No one community. How was anybody supposed to know you didn't know? How was anybody supposed to know you didn't know?
Well,
you need to take that L because you flopped. That was a big flop. That was an Xbox top flop.
It's supposed to be your superpower.
Xbox top flop for you, Jay. That was an Xbox
Jay,
top flop.
did you get my PSN message? Very important. Yeah, Verge, I'm gonna put it in later. I don't want to put it in on screen so people see everything. I'm gonna give you a shout out Tuesday when we go live. I didn't put the code in though. Let's see. So those will be the 2 videos. So let's start the project. This will be the video I post. I'm going to have some commentary, so don't worry about that. It won't be boring. But this is a 4K 60, 4K 60 of Gran Turismo. And then I have another 4K 60 of Gran Turismo where I'm racing against other cars. So, yeah, 1 second. This is it for the podcast. I'll see you guys